Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to A Piece of My Opinion. Welcome in, Pomo Tribe. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Come on in, get your seat. Get your seat. And let's get ready to get into it. How we going to get into it over here? Get it off our hearts and our minds. Say it how we want to say it when we want to say it. All righty. Hello, hello. Please hit the like button for me. Hit the like button when the spirit hits you. I hope everybody had a good day today. Hello, Mary, Katie, Mimi, Melody. And I'm sure C. Johnson may pop in. Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Hey, Pretzel Popper. Welcome in, welcome in. Everybody get a seat, get you something to drink, eat. If you might be cooking dinner, driving home, sitting in traffic, listening in. Come on in, come on in. Again, if you hit that like button for me, I would appreciate it. Or if you want to wait till the spirit hits you, that's okay too. Subscribe, hype me up if you can. I'll appreciate it. I know a lot been going on these streets. I've been looking. I just been kind of busy. So I'm like, let me try to get on here tonight and see what we can do. See what we can do around these parts. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get it going. I'm gonna bring up my Shayla. Well, not my Shayla, but bring up Shayla, Big Family Living. Look at a couple of shorts just to kind of get us rolling here. You seen the thumbnail before we go to the gutter. Let's look at something that's kind of lighthearted before we go to the dark side. Okay. Before we go to the dark side, let's kind of look at something that's a little, light. Just, for view. So let me get it up and we're gonna get into it. Hello, 80%. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Pomo Tribe. Let's get it. So hold the line, talk to your neighbors, and let me get this pulled up. And we're gonna get it going over here. Like I stated, we're gonna look at a few of her shorts and then we keep it light, get it light, before we get into the darkness of it all. Because you know how that rock and rolls around these parts with She Devil. Okay. So yeah. So Big Family Living. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me get her going here.
Dinner for my 10 kids. Me and you, Liz. All right, let's get started. Happy Saturday, y'all. Today we are doing bacon cheddar cheeseburgers on a pretzel bun, mashed potatoes, smiley bites, seasoned green beans, a lemonade choice, and for dessert we're doing chocolate cake and a lemon cake. I'm on day 7 of my diet, so I can't eat any of this, but I hope my kids enjoy it. I did have green beans and tomatoes for dinner, which I kind of actually cheated on my diet a little bit with the green beans because it.
So you already see right here, she always has this griddle out. She has this really long griddle that she puts kind of over the sink area. Look all these burgers that she's fixing at one time. Something you never see Nika doing. Nika won't make no burgers at home. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm thinking about it, her kids don't ever eat burgers. She can buy them patties on frozen patties at, at McDonald's, at Walmart, and put them on the griddle for them kids to eat.
I ate the whole bag, so it was a little bit more calories and sodium that I really wanted in one meal. But it's Saturday, so I'm not beating myself up over it. I got the bacon going for the bacon bits, and these are the veggies I'm using. Popped them in the microwave 5 minutes. I'm not taking a long time with that. The smiley fries, I'm going to go in the air fryer, and then I'm going to season my burgers. Salt, pepper, garlic, real simple.
She got the lettuce and tomatoes. Put the fries in the air fryer like they keep telling them dingy bat over there. Ola. Put them fries in the air fryer, and Nika can do that too. Get a decent air fryer. Number one, she can even get a bigger air fryer since she do have all those kids.
I wanted to get finished with dinner really early today, so I will have time to do other things with my videos and have time to clean up and get the house together. And I don't know about y'all, but I love cooking when I have some candles lit, my
And she doesn't even put cheese on them.
coffee, my podcast. I love the Read podcast. That is my favorite podcast. What is your favorite podcast? Put it in the comments. Because although I love this podcast, it only come out once a week, so I do need different podcasts. I love drama, conspiracy theories, all that good stuff. And then Toxic Confessions on Instagram got me in a chokehold. This is like a burger from like a burger joint.
It really do. It really does look like a burger from a restaurant. And that's just how simple it is to cook for your kids. Yeah, Mimi, she be cooking for those kids. Hey, Golden Brown, welcome in. Yeah. Hey, Miss One. Yeah, she cooks for these kids. Like, come on. You sitting at home all day. Even old lie over there. You ain't got but two, and you can't do this. Not, it don't have to necessarily be bacon and all that, depending on what her kids like. But she got all the fixings cut and everything, so they can come down and prepare their food. Not trying to hoard everything and make everything for them. Corner somewhere. It look good though. Okay, so now it's time to bring the prison trays back out. I don't understand people like if your first reaction is these look like prison trays. I don't know, man. I was going for like school trays, not prison trays. I ain't never been to prison before, so maybe that's why. But she actually is making the burgers, which is okay. But she have them color coordinated and everything. I don't look at them as prison trays. I mean, if they are, they are. She got 10 damn kids. So, hey, she got them spread out on the table, so it's still some organization to it.
No, I got these trays on Amazon though. A lot of people ask me. My link is in bio. Just thought I'll throw that out there since so many people ask me where I got my trays. All right, bye.
Look at that. And she even got them the little cakes that you get at Walmart. Because I'll be looking at these little bun cakes. She even got a little bun cake. So she got them the burger, fries, green vegetable, and a dessert. And I think she in this here, I think it's a drink. Really simple. And she put the green beans in the microwave. You know what I'm saying? So she's showing how it can be done really quick and easy, and you're feeding your kids a full meal. Yeah, Barry, I like her too. Yeah, she cooks with love. Like, so simple. So simple. Let's go see another one.
Bunch of worms coming out her butthole. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so gross. Day in the life of a single mom with 10 kids.
That is gross, Shayla. You don't need to say all that. Hold on, guys. Let me see here. She's taking her. I think this is the one we want. Mhm.
Hi, my name is Shayla. I'm a single mom with 10 kids. And let me just tell you how dramatic I am. I don't really say dramatic, but like, y'all know I suffer from anxiety. And I'm cleaning yesterday, right? This is last night. What you looking at there?
What I want to
Hi,
know
my
is
name is Shayla. I'm a single mom with 10.
I want one. Oh,
Oh,
that's
I'm just
this is it. This is it right here.
House hunters with a single mama and her 10 kids. House hunters with a single mom and her 10 kids. All right, good morning. Here we are with house number 3. House hunters with a single mom and her 10 kids. House hunters with a single mom of 10 kids. House hunters for a single mama and her 10 kids.
Now I want you to notice these prices. She's in New Jersey. For those of you that's not familiar with her, she's in New Jersey and she's looking for a new place to stay. Where she's at, she's been 6 years. Now I don't know why she wants to move. I don't know if it's space, just tired of where she's living. Not sure, but she's been on the hunt for somewhere else to go. But what caught my attention was the rent prices and the move-in costs for these places. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I understand they're big homes and she need the space because she is looking for a place that accommodates her family.
Kids. House hunters with a single mama and her.
But this one is 8 bedrooms, 4 baths, rent 4750, moving cost 11,875. And the last one was like 10,000, I think, to move in.
10 kids. House hunters with a.
This is 5 bedrooms, 5 bath, rent 5,000, move-in fees 12,500. Also for sale for $1 million.
Single mama and her 10 kids. House hunters with a single mom and her.
This 6 bedrooms, 4 baths, 4,500, move-in fee $6,750.
10 kids. This is house hunters with a single.
Rent 5,500, move-in fees over 8,000. 7 bedrooms, 3 baths.
Mom and her 10 kids. House hunters with a single mom.
Rent 5,000, move-in fees 12,000. 5 bedrooms. Mm.
And her 10 kids. House hunters with a single mama and her 10 kids.
And this one is this house number 12. She been looking at a lot of houses. Rent 3,600, move-in fees 9,000. 6 bedrooms, 2 baths. You know if that's enough baths for 8, 9 kids. Because I think her older daughter's trying to. She's getting ready to graduate. She's gonna probably be moving out, depending on how this world goes. I think her daughter wants to go to the military. Ooh, that's a lot.
Kids. House hunters with a single mama and her 10.
5, 6 bedrooms, 3 baths. Rent 4,200, 6,300 for moving in. 13 houses.
Kids. House hunters with a single mama and her 10 kids.
So she looked at 14 houses so far. 6 bedrooms, 3 baths. 37,000, I mean 37, $13,000 to move in. Mm, mm, mm. That's a lot of money. God, oh. Right, I was wondering that too. What's her income? Hey, Brian, welcome in, welcome in. All I know is that she gets social media money. I don't know any other money she has coming in. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if anybody's paying child support. I don't know if any of her fathers are because you know she got 5 baby daddies, but I know again one of them is deceased, so I'm not sure if she's getting child support or not. But yeah, that is very costly. Wow, and as she renting, that's not even her trying to buy the house. Mm, but she's in New Jersey, so yep. And I don't know how much rent she's paying right now. Where she's at right now. I'm not sure. But I know it's not enough space because she sleeps on the couch. She sacrifices the bedroom and give the bedrooms to her kids. So I don't know how many bedrooms are in this house, but she sleeps on the couch. So, you know, again, that sets her apart from these other clowns that we talk about. Yeah, I know that's right, Golden Brown. Imagine cleaning that, but she a cleaner. Every other video she cleaning. So, she'll let it get real dirty, but she'll get up over there and really get the cleaning. So she will do that. Um, but yeah, that's a lot to be cleaning. Yeah, that's just for rent. Oh my God, that's not even all the other things she would have to pay for. You right. And then she got them kids, they what they need, just being children. And I don't know she's on government assistance and all that, of course. So even with the rent, maybe she will get government assistance. Maybe she won't have to pay the full rent. So that could possibly be a thing too. Um, yeah. But at least she's looking for places to accommodate her family. And she's just not hopping on the first thing. She's actually going out. She actually has a realtor that's helping her, unlike these other women. Okay. So she actually has someone that's finding these places for her. So that again sets her apart because she's really trying to find a place to fit her and her kids and getting professional help with it. So she's not getting bamboozled or scammed into something just because. So yeah, I do. I wish her the best too. That's why I peep over there every now and then to see what she got going on. Just to see how it's going. And just to show a couple of shorts. Like I said, she do a lot of short content. I'm not sure if she got a Facebook back. I haven't been over there to see because she had lost her Facebook page a while back. So I'm not sure if she actually got that back or not. Um, so that's that. So we're gonna move on over here to Gutters Night. I don't know, guys. I've been feeling some type of way about this chick. And besides the fact I've been busy, and just been getting in kind of womp 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 and just do not want to deal with talking about her. So I've been leaving work a little bit later because I've been having things to do. And by the time I get home, it's like I don't want to talk about this trick. So let me just chill out and listen to other people. But oh no, Mimi, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, she's not gonna leave Jersey because she talked about that in her series. And I think in the last episode, she's not leaving Jersey because all of her support is in Jersey. Like the father's families are all in Jersey and they are part of the kids' lives. And her family is in Jersey and they are like that's her village. And she has anxiety, so she's not gonna go anywhere. That's what she said. I'm telling you what she said. She has anxiety. She don't really like traveling, so she's not gonna go anywhere. Mm-mm. Nah. So yeah, she just gonna have to find what she can find. I guess make it work. Because that's when the conversation came about her daughter. Because her daughter wants to go to Japan, and she says she feels anxiety about it, but she would never stop her daughter from going because she wants her daughter to experience what she wants to experience. But she's just not into traveling and all of that. So, so that made me like her even more because it's like, don't hold your child back just because you have anxiety. So yeah, yeah, her village is there. She say her village is there, and she's not moving. So that's understandable because all of her kids' family is there. The father's families are there. Mhm. So yeah. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get our agenda up here because y'all know I got some things I need to say. I got stated, I just been feeling some kind of way about this broad, and yeah, yeah. hmm So let's see, why is it not up here? Oh, there you go. Okay, I've been feeling some kind of way, so I'm gonna try to keep my words tamed as much as I possibly can. Um, yeah. So let's go with our agenda. Let's go ahead and set the tone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Thursday to everybody coming in. Happy Thursday. Hit that button. Hit the like button for me if you would, please. Yeah, golden brownie probably. Yeah, it would. Yep. Because her oldest is only like 18. So, she don't have any really older kid, like, grown. So, yeah, yeah. And I say like she doesn't she has a supportive family, mom and dad, sister, and then all of their other family. So yeah, she's not. Yeah, that's exactly Bryn. That's what I liked about her. She wasn't selfish and like, oh, where my daughter going? No, and she don't act like. Well, we don't see it in shorts. She don't show her family like that, but it don't seem like she put her kids in a babysitting position. Like Nika with her oldest child, not even babysitting, just riding around with her. She don't drive. So that's another thing too. So she couldn't go to another state because she don't even drive. Yeah, I don't even know if she have a license, be honest with you. So yeah, so that's some things with her. Yeah. Hey long hair. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. hmm So okay, let's move on over here again to this clown here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's set our tone. Let's get our agenda going on before we get into her. I kept pathological liar in here because that's what she is. Uh, excuse me. She tells unnecessary lies, compulsive unnecessary lies. She elaborates falsehoods without clear, immediate gain. It's not like a habitual liar. Unlike a habitual liar, her fabrications seem driven by internal impulses or at times to create a grandiose persona, which we see that have been happening the last couple of days. Signs include constant dramatic lies, lack of guilt, defensiveness, and believing their own stories. Thank you, Bryn. Yeah. So check, check. And again, I pick these words of the day based on the actions of the people or the person in the video. So I'm not a doctor, psychologist, psychiatrist, none of that. I just have some damn common sense. All right. And I'm saying it like this for the people that be over here peeping and creeping. Okay. So yes, I deem her as a pathological liar. And I did keep that in there from the last time we all met together. Now I did put this in here, deflecting mother, because if you've seen any of my posts, I've been saying this, which again, I'm not saying I'm the only one, but this is one of the reasons why I want to start a channel, because this is something I noticed about her, that she's a big deflector. And it's just like, wow, she bring out some other grandiose storyline to get people to forget the bullshit she just did a few days ago. So uses a psychological defense mechanism to shift the focus away from her own behavior, avoiding accountability for actions that hurt her children. Because you are a pure bona fide embarrassment on this here internet. And you just don't want to realize, you don't want to put any emphasis or any attention on the embarrassment and what you make, the digital footprint that you creating. It's like you just want to sit there and I don't know what you trying to get out of this shit you've been doing the last couple of days, but it's so ugly. Common tactics include blaming others, reversing victim and offender roles, which is Darvo, and invalidating feelings to protect her self-image. Now, again, and it's for the people in the back, the people peeping and creeping. This is all a little quick Google search. This is all about your brain sitting and thinking about what you're seeing and going out there and looking it up. This is not a definition I made up. I can't take credit for this. It just so happens to match her perfectly. I kept scamming in there because she's deflecting from that little scam that she tried to kick off at the beginning of the week or last weekend. She's deflecting from that. So she was motivated by quick, untraceable, trying to have a quick, untraceable financial gain. It just didn't pop off how she wanted it to pop off. But that was her goal. Her goal was to steal, which she did steal, but she just didn't hit the jackpot as big as she did before because she wasn't able to carry it out like she did before, in my opinion. All right, and we keep this in here because we know that's just her life. Okay, that's her life. Ain't no ifs and buts about it. So, word of the day is going to be, well, of course, deflector, pathological liar, and education, and yeah, and dropouts. Okay, we're gonna that's gonna be where we're going. That's gonna be our vibe tonight. Okay. So let me see where I want to go first. I'm only going to go on to click onto one tonight because I just, when I tell y'all my spirit is so disturbed, just I don't understand. I'm just so baffled why she moving the way she moving. And it's not that I want to get it figured out because I won't, but I just never seen a woman with this many kids. First off, I never knew anybody with this many kids, even with Nika and Sky and all this. Just I knew they existed. Don't get me wrong, because my grandmother had a lot of kids, but that was back in the day. But still, I just never. I don't know anybody in my own. Well, yes, I do. My aunt had a lot of kids. My aunt did have a lot of kids on my mom's side. Yeah, on my dad's side too. Yeah, but again, they're older women as well. So I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just, as in this day and time, in 2020, 2021 through 2026, I guess, just never seen this. I just, and just how they move and act and just don't care about your kids. You just don't. And I guess that's the part. That's the part. That's the part. It's not that I don't, like I said, I have them in my family, but I never saw that they didn't love their kids, that everything else is more important than their kids. And now we got this internet. The internet and entertaining strangers is so much more important than your own self image, your self worth, your self esteem. And that right there is what's getting me about this twat. Yeah. Yeah, that right there, Mimi. And I'm not even going to that live. I think we may have looked at that the last time we were here. That right there sent me. It's like in no y'all and nobody in her chat cared. And of course, she just eating and lying and, oh, I'm gonna go. Yeah, we did look at that. I'm gonna go pick up a report. Ain't when it picked up shit. You woke up with eating on your mind that I'm gonna go out to eat today because I done got this money from these people. And you ain't talked about no police report since that one day. And if she have, y'all drop in the chat and let me know. Because I haven't been just sitting and watching her lives. I've been kind of watching it through reactors and this and that. Have she mentioned the police report since Monday? Or she too busy kicking up dirt about everything, making chaos about everything else? Because I haven't heard her mention one thing about, I haven't heard her mention one thing about packing. I haven't heard anything, but you was crying the blues a few days ago of what you had to do. But now we in deflection mode and we not talking about it at all. And nobody else is talking about it because you want to kick up chaos with Jasmine. I'm not even going to get into that. I'm telling y'all now. because I've already told you guys that I don't do stuff on Jasmine, and so I'm not even addressing that. I mean, we can talk about it, but I'm not gonna do a reaction on it per se because that's just a bunch of bullshit to me. Jasmine didn't do nothing to that woman, nothing for you to just pop off and start doing all this you doing. That's crazy to me. And Jasmine is a fool if she let that shit slide. And I don't mean coming back reacting to her. And I mean, you do what you got to do. You know, it's your channel. You need to make the views. All I get that, but just let this bitch slide with the stuff she was saying. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. And I'm not gonna get into this debate of who's the better mom and this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've already told you how I feel about Jasmine. I don't have a whole lot of negativity to say about her. I have my pros against her, I mean my cons against her, I surely do. And I will mention them by saying, yeah, she need to get a job. I'm not gonna stand down about that. Yes, she need to get a job. And she need to take that dog out that cage. Yes, she do. Those are my two biggest things with her. And stop the woe is me mentality. Stop that. Those are my biggest things with her. You know what I'm saying? Like with her kid. And then cook more. She could cook more too. She could cook more herself. You know? You getting government food stamps, you can do better with that and stop making the same damn foods. Yes, you could. So those are my deals with her. I don't with her, I don't care to go back in her past. I just don't. I've heard it all. And I'm not saying it was okay, but I'm just not there with it. If she don't live there no more, I don't need to deal with it. But when it come down that other twat, oh yeah, we can do all the things. We can do all the things. We can bring up all the things, in my opinion, because to me she is worse. She's the one of the worst moms on here besides Nika. To me. So yeah, so that's how I feel about that. So I'm not even gonna spend my time trying to listen to nothing that Liv got to say about her because who the fuck are you? Seriously, right, Brand? You're not naive. You're not naive. You just was never surrounded by these type of people. These type of people were never in your life. They're not in your life. They're not in your circle. So you're not being naive. We just actually getting to see another group of women and people that live on this earth with us. That's one thing the internet has allowed us to see is see these people out here in real time. They've always existed, but if they're not in your space, your environment, your family, then you never really think about it. You may hear stories about every now and then, but you just never seen it, right? We're actually seeing this shit play out in real time. That's where we at with it. So it's not you being naive. It's just we seeing it in real time. And for me, I'm just like, what in the what? Like every day, your life is filled with negativity, and negativity. Can't even get it out. There's probably people in prison and jail that live a better life than live. Seriously, seriously. Like you go to bed in turmoil, you wake up in turmoil. Hey, Mari, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I mean, just think about that. You go to bed in turmoil, you wake up in turmoil every single day. And this is all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what exactly it is, but we're gonna get on over here. We're gonna look at this one. What she call this one? I have one question. I mean, I don't know why she think this hair is cute because it's not. It's just it's not. And we might go look at it. I'm not even gonna look at that vlog, guys. I'm when I tell y'all, I'm just the one where she doing all the cussing and calling Game a boy, because I call him a boy. Game a boy, all kinds of N words, and I just can't with that, guys. That don't sit well in my spirit. It just don't. The overuse of that word with her, I'm just really kind of over it. I really am, because this really tells me you're not half black. You're not, because you use it way too much. Way too much. Way too much for me. Mm-mm. And I don't think it's cute, and it don't sit well. And for people to sit in her chat, them black women that sit in her chat and just stay okay with all that, I can't. I can't. Mm-mm. Yeah, there we go. Long hair. Timu Marilyn Monroe hairdo. There we go. Mm-hmm. There we go. That's a good way to put it. James Brown, all the things. Like, who told her to sit and do that? Ain't no way I could live like that either. Me, but I don't. This is from way back. Like I put in there, which we'll do here, but when I made the short of this, and yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yeah, every aspect of her life. Like, we all got some things in our lives, and like I say, and I'm gonna continue to say, I don't ever sit here and act like my life is perfect. I've always done things the right way. I've never done nothing like her, but I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like I haven't made bad decisions in dating and finances and whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to make it seem like that. I just didn't let those decisions overtake my life. And I didn't start out in the gutter. I just think she started out in the gutter, and she's been there ever since. I just feel that way. Like I always say, nothing got nothing to do with no damn Gerard. Her life was shitty before Gerard. I just, oh my God. And I guess, there are people out here like that. They get, they just their lives will start off bad based on their parents or lack of parenting, and it just never gets on track. And that's what happened with her. It just, her life never got on the right track. Yeah, I just don't, well, I don't think she can see, that's just my opinion, um, how she doing so wrong, because she's never had anything good to compare it to. Okay. She's never had anything good in her life to compare it to. She doesn't have any parameters, any guidelines, nothing in her life. No family, nobody. Nobody, no friends. Like I stated before, even the older you get, you have friends that are positive and doing good things. You like, wow, damn, they did that. I can do it. Even if you were a smart enough person, because she didn't finish school. So I'm gonna have to just use this example for me. Reading books, because I've already told you guys I'm heavy. I'm heavy on African American history as it relates to black women. So if you see my library of books, that's what you're going to see. So when I read those books of black women, civil rights movement back in Africa, the queens and all of that, when I read those books, I'm thinking in my head, wow, they did this, they accomplished this, they did that in that day and time. Why can't I do it? That's how some of my movements happen for me. Okay. She didn't have nothing, and then I'm surrounded by people. Then when you live that kind of life, what you watch and what you see, that's where you go, right? And then I'm just surrounded by people that's just not like her. Let me say it like that. So she doesn't have anything. She doesn't have anything to compare nothing to. So she just wake up on her bullshit every day. That's all she got. That's all she got. That's all she got. Only thing she know how to do is get pregnant. Cause she don't even know how to raise kids. All she know how to do is get pregnant. That's it. and deflect, project, and lie. That's all she know how to do. And she can sit there on her little funky lives and say all this, and that. They say, "Oh yeah, I say it and I mean it." All you can do is they ugly, they this and that. Okay, well, now what you got? You said that already. Now come with something different. That's all you can say, Liv, is how somebody looks. Look don't mean shit when we start talking about being an adult, being a human being. You're right. Oh, she hid out up under Gerard. She was always like this. We just couldn't see until they broke up. Yeah. And I wasn't watching it then. But I find one thing about me, I'm a pretty good judge of character. And it don't take me long to figure people out. And that's why I say, as soon as again, I don't know what react I saw her through. I was like, who in the hell? What the hell? I just like, huh? And then I would see people saying how she was this, and that. I was like, shit, you're shitting me. This F was always like that because ain't no way you just turn overnight, you just turn into this demonic seed right here. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right. Not living life, enriching her children's life for the better, for their future. She's not living. She's just exactly. Life is just happening to her. And that's it. She wake up every day, life just happens. Whatever happens, happens. She got no goals. She got no plans. Nothing. She has no goals. Oh, somebody asked her, she have any goals? She can't ever answer the question. You don't have one damn goal for your life, Liv. And then you got kids. That's what's kicking me and kicking me too. It's like you got kids and you have no goals for your life. So your kids can see something. What the hell you gonna say? What you gonna say? Oh, we want to do a comparison to Jasmine, then let's do it. I don't care about no what people say. Oh, Jasmine got a degree and she's not using it. It don't matter. There are a lot of people have degrees on you. A lot of people got degrees in one thing and doing something else. You are college is more than that. You learn a lot when you go to college, and not just about the books, right? But yes, you earn your college degree. You finished something. You earned something. Nobody can take that degree from her, no matter what. She can sit there and say to her kids, you need to do dot, 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 dot as far as it goes with their education. Because look how far that she went. This heifer right here, what the hell she gonna tell her kids? Her firstborn getting ready to surpass her in education. She can't tell her kids shit. Literally, she can't tell them nothing about life, about education, because she ain't learned. Okay, you know what? I had all these kids, but mama learned. Dot dot don't this. She ain't learned nothing. Cause she sit and brag about her uterus, her cervix, her this, her that. So what is she going to tell her kids? Mm, yeah, crickets. So I don't know. All this. She got okay. We finna get into that. We finna get into that. I just that right, Brent. Exactly. Because there's plenty of people came from negative environments and look what they doing with their lives. Because they let that be the fuel up under their feet because they didn't want to be in that environment anymore. You know what I'm saying? True. That's exactly. And there's some people came from good environments and fall off to the wayside because they so busy wanting to be with the crowd and do this and do that. They get out here and make wrong decisions. And they come from a good family, may have money, come from, good neighborhoods, and they still mess up. So yes, it's an individual thing because it's got to be. You got to take your own path. Your parents can only do so much. So yeah, I agree with you 100% on that. But but when we say that, look at her. What has she done? She could even use the fuel when her and Gerard broke up to get her fucking life together. Did she? No. Like We ain't even got started on the reaction. We just up here. Okay. Say that in the household I grew up in, education was pushing etiquette and being a decent person. This trash box wasn't raised. She was hatched. Oh, come on now. You know what I'm saying? And we got to say that because who let you drop out in middle school? I always go back to that, guys. I always go back to that. And it was against the law. That wasn't legal. That wasn't. She couldn't legally just drop out of middle school. They had to lie and say she was being homeschooled. So that means y'all partaking in the lies. That's why she's a liar now. Or y'all was hiding from the law, the truancy officers when they came around looking for her. So you still up to no good. And that's why she do the shit she do today. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. So um I have one question. We're gonna hop into this one. And again, she just look at the background, the bed not made. How you just gonna sit here and fix your mouth to talk about Jasmine and how you living? I don't this is the shit that baffles me. How you living and you just got your nerve to go pick on somebody that wasn't even talking about you. And LED lights, this bed back here, these same ugly pink and blue sheets like you in college. And you just embarrassment.
I don't know what's going on. Oh, let me charge you. Sorry, guys. I was just made dinner for my kids.
Girl, you ain't made no damn dinner, liar. Went there and probably put some chicken nuggets in the fryer.
I gotta clean. Tonight, I gotta clean. I did a lot today on YouTube. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my new path on YouTube. But I just have one question. I'm gonna wait for people to come in here because I just have one question. Just one question. Hopefully my noties go out.
I mean, she literally just sit here and do all of this and ignore her kids. You've been on you on YouTube all day. You was on YouTube all day yesterday, and you trying to do the same thing today. And just Kalani just laying on the bed looking at a tablet in the same pajamas she been wearing. And it's just like you just don't care about nothing but just keeping up chaos. Like that part. Who was this? Brain. Hey, Rain. Yeah. She out twatting and thoughting and bebopping. That's all she did. And I did. My parents wasn't really strict about the grades. I guess because I was a good student. I just love school. So, I probably was hard on my own self. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's just. Let me try to get through this. When I tell y'all this here.
Queen, leave mommy alone.
Oh, dirty cats. Ain't been clean. Ain't been to the vet.
Hi.
Ugh.
I'm not staying long.
Yeah, she say that.
Hopefully the notifications went out.
Liar.
Oh my gosh, please stop, Queen. Please. What, baby? Yes, baby. Hold on. Okay, guys, I'll be right back.
Look at her.
I don't know why YouTube picks and chooses. No, I didn't. I didn't get McDonald's. No, I didn't. I just picked this up from off the street. Come on, go.
Yeah, she had McDonald's. You see how she's trying to shut him up? Look at this bed, y'all. She's so busy trying to get online. I know this chair stink. She's so busy trying to be online. This bed this is tacky and cheap. But she got her nerves to get on here and try to talk about Jasmine. This vinyl line in here. And you just really got your trashy ass mouth all on Jasmine. Girl, Mimi, I don't know. I've never had cats. I think they walk wherever they want to walk. They do what they want to do. Yeah. And then they been all in that and then she don't change that litter box. So they be all in that litter box that don't be changed and walking all on her bed. Just nasty as hell. But she can fix her mouth to talk about somebody. You dirty and trashy funk box. Ugh. Don't take no baths. Oh, showers, nothing. Ugh. Hey, Teresa, welcome in. Yeah, they ain't seen a vet for shots, grooming, nothing. Just stink. I know they stink. Ugh. Just sitting in that nasty chair. And I know that chair stink too. Oh, hey, Teresa. Well, I wish. I hate that people not getting notifications. I'm glad you called it. Hey, Capricorn friend. Capricorns rock. Yes, we do. I'm glad you called us. Yep, I don't have it on mute, guys. She's in there giving whatever she's giving to the boy or whoever was asking for something to eat. And she probably tried to fix dinner. You ain't fix no damn dinner. You probably did take it to McDonald's. Right. Oh, I could imagine. That's why she be trying to keep. And remember when she did that haul, she bought about 6 of them plug-ins. Girl, in that little bitty apartment, you got that many plug-ins? Because it stink. So you got plug-ins, candles, cause in that little bitty apartment, because it stink up in there. And then the other day when she changed Kalani's diaper, she didn't wash her hands. She sit right there on the floor and change Kalani's diaper. Kalani's 2. You know her diapers are that poop in her diapers
The
is
street was sitting outside our door. So
let me mute this. You know the diaper. Yeah, was sitting outside the door. The McDonald's. Um, the poop diapers are filled up. She's 2. She eating a lot of junk, and you sit there and change her diaper, didn't wash your hands, and then you told her to go dump it in the trash can. So you know it's stinking there with them dirty diapers. And AJ probably peeing in his sleep, and if she don't take a bath, you know it's funky up in there. You know it's funky. Mm. Yeah, it is. Toxoplasma T. Gandhi. Toxoplasma Gandhi. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they recommended women don't change because of that. The parasites. Yeah. But let her do it. And she lazy anyway, so she don't change it that often. Hey, Reppin. Hey, Marjorie. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday.
I just picked it up. What are you doing? Carlani, sit down. What are you doing?
And then she gonna leave them in there and come back in the room.
You want to eat? Why not, baby? I don't understand why you're over at his food if you don't want to eat. What's the matter?
She's horrible.
What are you crying about?
Yeah,
Then go sit down and eat.
she just changed her diaper and sent on by the way. She don't want to potty train her.
Don't want to eat.
I'll send it home with her all day and she don't potty train that girl. Hey, straight like that. Yes, that's what I was just saying. Them pink and blue sheets, but she got her nerves to be trying to dog Jasmine out. And look how you living. Oh yeah, Kai very sassy. I don't really care for the little girl myself. She just she do too much.
Stop bending over. Stop doing everything that you're doing.
Listen to her.
You're welcome. Don't make a mess.
And she talked to them like they teenagers. Hey, Spark, welcome in. If I could hit the like button, I would appreciate it because some people are not getting their notifications. Hey, Mary. Yep, you right, 80%. You right.
Okay, who's in here?
And it take a long time, you
Ooh.
can do it then.
How was your day? How was your day? I got the notification. You got the notification? I don't think anybody got the notifications.
She put them in the room while she come
I don't
get
think anybody did, y'all.
mine.
Hi.
Horrible. Okay, Mimi, not
I
at
have a
all.
question. Can
I
somebody answer my
co-sign that.
question? Hi, loves. Can somebody answer my question? Everyone is talking so much shit. Once again, people want to show degrees and stuff. Can I ask somebody, where do people have this? This right here? Who has this though? Anybody? Or is it just me? Anybody have this? Just
So why does it say love
lying
live?
around their house on their achievement board? Just fucking move, bro. Does anybody have this? I'm just wondering. Anybody? Because if we are talking about YouTube and we're all doing YouTube, everyone, you can show a degree all you want, but if you're not doing anything with it, what is the fuck does it really matter? This is what you're doing day in and day out, and you don't have one of these. Why don't you have one of these? Not Shaw. I'm talking about like the YouTubers, the content creators. Why don't you have one of these? And
Because they didn't buy it, they didn't order it online and order one online. That's why. And everybody, that's not everybody's goal because what comes with it, not no money. And the people that you're the only one I see with it that bought one. Other people I see with it, they have genuine supporters. They have genuine subscribers. And their subscriber count goes up constantly. Yours don't. So we already know you buy yours. But we're gonna talk about this. Let her go on and get it out. Stupid bitch.
I want to be you, and you put me up on game. So why don't you have one of these?
That's what I said earlier,
We're
straight like
talking to
that.
Dusty Dukes. Why don't you have one of these, Dusty? I'm confused.
I said that earlier in the live that that's all she did was when I knew she was going to do this. Hey, Diane, because she knew exactly what she was doing this past weekend with that fucking lie about somebody doxing her. Didn't nobody dox her? Didn't nobody dox her, and that's why she's not talking about it anymore. Right, right, Mimi. She's sitting here doing all this, and she don't know what her kid's doing in there. She don't know, and don't care. Yep, but the sad part is, did she really accomplish anything though? Because some people are saying when she quote unquote hit 100K, she got the plaque in a few days. People I've seen, it took them a while to get the plaque. Yeah, it took them a while to get the plaque after they hit their 100. So that right there is indication that you're full of bullshit.
Cause she's boring as fuck. Well, I don't know. It's been a long time coming, but we all have to hit 100K at some point. We all have to hit 100K at some point, babes. Now we could talk about degrees. I don't have a degree. I do have a GED. I didn't graduate high school. I didn't go to college. But bitch, I wanted to entertain. I knew what I wanted to do very young. Maybe should I have went to college, maybe to get like a theater degree? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I knew I had a homegirl in school. She went to college. She got
You're lying. That's why she looking away. You ain't got no fucking home, girl. Liar.
girl. She got a couple degrees
They're
in
looking
theater.
away.
Bitch is working at Kaiser Permanente. Okay. So at a call center.
a couple of degrees. And girl, there's no such thing as no degree in theater, first of all. And if she got a couple of degrees, one in theater, one is something else. This is when I'm finna clock her fucking stupid ass. I'm just waiting for her to finish.
She does a good job, but I'm just saying, like, she's not working in her fields. I'm doing what I want to do, and I have the achievements to prove it. So the next time we want to show off a wall of achievements, but you're not doing shit with it, where is this?
Well, at least her kids can see her wall of achievements. Your kids can't see shit. Your kids can't even see a picture of them in the damn living room.
There's no age on education. There's no age on a plaque either. But bitch, 12 years and you still ain't got a plaque, bitch? Has it been 12 years? How long has it really been?
You got it in it. You're
not even licking 100K. You're not even tiptoeing on 100K. You want to talk about reaching heights, bitch, you can't even reach 100K. Even if you put both your big ass arms up, you still won't reach 100K. So where is this? Did you eat all your food? Go wash your hands.
Look how she yelling at it. They're going to come back to the comments.
I was just feeding my kids.
Liar.
Yeah, I made them some dinner and they were eating. But where's your 100K? Well, you have to wash your hands and you better go do it right now before I pop that booty. I don't want to wash my hands. Yeah, the bitches in the back. This is all that matters on YouTube. I don't give a fuck about a degree, bitch. I could care. If I cared, I would have got one. Duh. You feel me? Duh. The fuck? You cared, so you got one. And then you didn't do shit with it, and you got on YouTube and exposed your life, and you still ain't got a plaque. All your homegirls got plaques, but you. Maybe I can help you get one. You need one. It's pathetic. And this is only important because this is what we do.
Yes, Mimi.
This is what we on. This is where we talk shit. This is where we come every single fucking day. And you don't have one of these? Good job. You don't have one of these? Imagine having a degree and still being broke.
Clock it.
Yeah. Well, according to her, she's living the high life. Okay, don't let her tell it. She's Miss Rich Bucks and she got it all together. And girl, but
No,
you still got one of these.
Dude, we're talking about.
You're done eating? Did you eat all your food? Okay, you better have. That's all I gotta say.
Imagine having a plaque and still being broke.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering where this was. Huh? I was just wondering where this was because we all come on YouTube. This is where we all come to meet, right? We don't go to we don't go down the street to the college campus where you supposedly graduated from. You know, we don't go over there. That has nothing to do with over here. Where is this? I'm just wondering. Can you let me know? No. And before someone's like, it's fake, I already proved that it's real. Knock it off. I know you guys are mad. Knock it off. Knock it off.
Well, prove that it's real right now.
I'm gonna give it to you. I have to open it up, girl. Which are no patience having but.
And that's all she want to do is put it in front of a tablet.
Here, AJ, here you go.
That's it. Like, she don't want to spend no time with them kids.
Let me give him something to watch. Hold on. Oh, this is TikTok. Tripping. I'm not going to be on here long. I'm about to get off. I have to clean and do stuff.
Girl, you're a
fucking
liar.
When people pulled out that damn degree again, that crusty, dusty degree, wipe the dust off that thing and keep it moving. Blow the dust off that bitch and go get a job. Go get a job. I don't want to see you on the YouTube streets. You don't need to be on the YouTube streets. You don't have the credentials. Go get a 9 to 5, bitch. That's what you have the credentials for. Go get it. Why are you over here? Yeah, the word today is J-O-B. J-O-B. You talk about you got some job interviews? Good. Take that dusty degree and go put it to work. Because you ain't got one of these. You'll never get one of these. You want to talk about what people will never have, but you'll never have one of these. So give it up. Give it up, Slow Jones. Okay? Give it the fuck up. Hang it up like that jersey. Hang that fucking jersey up. Hang that YouTube shit up. Hang it all up. Okay?
And this is why somebody need to bust her in her damn face. I'm sorry, God, I just gotta say it. And this is why you stay hid in this damn apartment. Because it's gonna happen one day. All this for what? Jasmine wasn't even messing with you. Just so you can get some views. This is what I meant in my community post, the things you would do to get attention and views. Because your life is such a shit show. You have nothing off in your life. You got to try to go talk about somebody else and talk about somewhere that you don't even compare. You don't even compare to Jasmine in the grand scope of things. You really don't. You really don't. I mean, y'all both can be on the shitty mama scale at some point in time, but Jasmine really is better than you. Because Jasmine don't come online doing this shit. She don't sit online just doing, trying to talk about people. She don't sit online dogging out her baby daddies all the time. Yeah, she get mad. She might say some things. Oh, well, that's her baby daddy. But she don't spend every day of her life doing this shit that you do. She just don't. Mm-mm. And then your kids just in the back, just on tablets and shit. And if people want to try and, say this and that about Legend, but at least Legend would get in the back and play. He don't always got to be in front of a tablet like this one. She always putting a tablet in front of that girl. Yeah, she can't even help with homework. She can't show them no accomplishments that she have achieved. She can't show them shit. Oh, here's my YouTube plaque that you can't do shit with. I don't care. And I don't care who have one. Like I say, some big people have them that, I like. And I'm not talking about no these over. I'm talking about some big folks that have them, that have real platforms, that do actually do real things on their channels. You know what I'm saying? They just got the plaque, but they actually making money on their channels. They actually have products that they're selling that are genuine, real products, not Timu bullshit, or they just got a nice podcast that's solid, and because they were athletes, so they have podcasts that are solid. So of course they're gonna have all these subscribers. You know what I'm saying? But the way they run their podcast is just good and funny, informative. They got real shit going on. But the plaques still don't mean shit at the end of the day. Because what they making their money from is what they actually doing. You holding this plaque up and ain't got shit. You sitting online begging for money to help you move, but you up here hollering about a damn plaque? You fucking kidding me? You $80+ in debt and child support, and you yelling about a motherfucking plaque? At least Jasmine don't have child support hanging over her head. How about that? How about that? So you want to do this comparison with Jasmine? That's what I'm saying. Jasmine is ahead of you. She's ahead of you. You copy her. You always watching her to see what she got going on. She don't be watching you. How would you know all this shit about her if you wasn't watching her? You don't even have a fucking GED, but you got to talk. You trying to talk about her diploma, her degree? You got a plaque and you literally have nothing going on. Government assistance. And you the only one out of everything going on. You the only one sitting here pregnant again with no man around. But Jasmine Dusty, but you sitting up her pregnant again with no man around. I need to find that plot twist. I need to find that. Someone please clip in here where she says in the car. Which one is that? Do you remember? Do you? Because you know her lives be so long, you can't catch everything all the time. Hey Cassie. Hey plot twist. If I didn't speak to you, hello, hello, hello. To anybody coming in, I didn't speak to. Hello. Yeah, they have sponsors, and some of the ones I watch, they have their own legit products. They use their social media for what it's supposed to be used for. They have their own legit products that they made, they're selling, they're using while they're doing their lives. They all the things, all, and they stream it on several platforms at a time. They doing social media where it's supposed to be done. They're building community, engagement. They're not on this negative bullshit. Like this is all she do. This is all she do. And she think this means something. This don't mean nothing.
Hang it the fuck up and go get a fucking job at this point, bitch. Because you don't even have one of these. One of these. A YouTube credential?
Somebody put in her chat, you kind of broke too, shawty, to be honest. Come on now. Someone said, didn't you miss your Target interview? Mm-hmm. Someone said, let's not live. You was just on food stamps. This video should be used in court. It really should be. That's why I say people need to start putting paperwork on her through the courts because she thinks that all this is so cute and it's not. Like you really taking time out of your life to do this. You taking time out of your life to do this. And it was DOA.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? You don't even have a plaque, bitch. I'm sorry, I can't take myself seriously. You don't even have one of these. No, I didn't get this. Didn't get on Amazon. Etsy. I showed y'all the proof where I showed y'all the email YouTube sent me. Had to fill out. But I showed y'all everything. You guys can keep saying that though. Whatever makes y'all feel better. No, this is the real thing, honey. This right here is the real thing. Yeah. Presented to Love Live.
But who cares? Even if it is the real thing, so what? What has it brought you? That's the point we're getting to. I don't give a fuck if it's real or not. What is it doing for you? The plaque does nothing for nobody. Really, it's just showing that you reached 100K. But the deal is, we know that you got your 100K from keeping up shit, and part of it you bought. That's the point. That's the point I'm at. Whether it's fake or not, it brought you nothing. You living in a fucking 2-bedroom apartment with roaches, and gnats, and it stink like piss, and dirty ass cats, and weed, and tuna, and dirty diapers. So what has it brought you? That you go ahead, you continue.
For passing 100K subscribers. 100K subscribers. Yeah.
And then you can't get 2 comments when your video go off. Not 2 comments on a video.
YouTube. This is from YouTube, baby. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is because, people want to keep talking about degrees. This is what matters.
No,
you on here every fuck. You on this motherfucker every day. You on this motherfucker every single day. I need to clean this off. This is. I need to make it back shiny. Show your GED. Drop me 500. 500 in the chat or on the on my Cash App right now. I will get that degree right now. I'll get my diploma right now. Not a degree. I'll get my diploma right now. Yeah. 100 million up next. Or 1 million up next.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know you just running your trashy ass mouth. Talk about. Girl, she ain't finna get no million subscribers. She can't even get out of the subscriber number that she has. She been sitting there forever because she bought that. She went from 125 to 126. She bought those and it's been staying there. Girl, stop it. Um, you don't like I put in a short I did today. You don't ever have to. You don't have to ask for money to show your accomplishments. Who asks for money to show their GED? If people lying on you about the GED, why don't you just show it, Liv? Why is that hanging up on your wall? That's your accomplishment, right? It should be hanging up with the YouTube plaque. Why is it not hanging up?
So you don't have one of these. So hush, 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 hush. I don't care about none of that bullshit you spitting over there. Nobody cares. You'll be broke, poor, and destitute in 2 months, girl. Everybody's just counting down the days, okay? I don't know what money you're living
Everybody,
off
ain't
of.
nobody counting it down
Who
but you.
cares? I don't even care that much, girl.
You
Do your
already
biggest one,
broke.
okay? Your biggest one is my lowest one, okay? Let's be real. But where's this? Can you show this? Yeah, we are being better. We are being better this month. We are being better, badder, meaner bitches. Be better, May. So you can't bring one. You can't conjure this up, right? You don't have one of these. You don't. You can't find it.
Hey, CC Life. Hey, Tasha.
I look like a Temptations. I know, girl. My thick ass hair, girl. I look like I got a press and curl. Okay. Look, I look like just for me. I should be on a just for me ad right now.
Somebody say you look like the
No, we're not
Temptations.
ignoring anybody anymore. Now, turn that off. The hellion.
Ooh.
Turn it off. Now. Hurry up.
Why is she talking to him like that? Yeah, why you muting? Because you monetize. Look at her. Somebody says she having a manic episode. Because she is.
So, let me get this right.
Somebody said, but Liv, you have a plaque and you still doing worse than her. Come on now. Come on. She really is. She's definitely doing worse than her. From car wise to house, just her whole life. Her whole life. Regardless of why Jasmine had to move, she got it done. Look at you. Look at you. And then look where you living at. And you have never lived anywhere decent. Never.
6x4. Yeah, that's me. This pussy good. 6x4, baby. But I'll never be the other one, okay? But yeah, 6x4, clock it. So I'm just wondering. You taught me the game, but I surpassed you by double. I surpassed you. Bigger numbers, bigger checks, bigger everything. You gave me the game, but I passed you. What do they call that in basketball? They call it slam dunk on that ass. Do they call that a slam dunk on that ass? I would think so. Like I said, I don't care. This is stupid, right? Who cares, right? I mean, it's not stupid, but like, this is stupid.
No, you're
But
stupid.
I'm gonna stay on that fucking neck because you tried to play with me time and time again. You're still trying to play with me. I don't give a fuck what you say about my life, girl. Who cares? You let Christopher Bowser spit in your face, you stupid bitch. You let a nigga hawk Tui in your fucking face. Girl, I would have chopped his balls off. You let a nigga throw a candle at your child. You did. You did. You did. At both your kids, the twins. Don't.
Why are you worried? Why are you trying to go way back then? Talk about your fucking life right now. That nigga knocking at your door at your window and you let him in because you was fucking scared. How about that? How about you sitting there pregnant by another random man you done met on a dating site? Why are you so busy worrying about this woman's life? I mean, you are one miserable bitch, and it's really sad that you this fucking miserable, Liv. That's why we say you need to go back to jail because you're an earth disturber. You're not bringing anything good to the world. You just need to go sit in jail and just be away from society because you don't need to be out here. You don't bring nothing positive to anybody's space, not even your own kids. You sitting there doing all this talking, all this negative energy you bring in that house around them kids every day. That's why they look the way they look because that negative energy, that negative spirits that's in that cheap ass apartment, they just floating around every day, all day, and floating around with the funk. Yeah. Hey, Debbie, bigger checks, yet you say you're not monetized. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, but yeah, exactly. We all got that, Diane. That's why she doing it. But it's like this is what she don't understand. When I say you, I'm talking about her. What she don't understand is the karma she's setting up for herself. All this she doing, all this she's screwing out her mouth, it's all gonna ricochet back to her. Because all she do is speak negative, trash, bull crap about people. You're gonna say broken, destitute. That's you. That's you, Liv. Like you do nothing. Your life is nothing. You do nothing. Again, because I'm not going to go react on the thing with Jasmine. I'm only doing this because of this education part and what I'm getting ready to say when she finished talking. But Jasmine got you beat like all the way around. I'm sorry, she do. At least Jasmine have a hobby. I don't care what people feel about her playing basketball. That's her hobby. At least she have one. At least she try to get her kids out and do something. They gotta start somewhere. They're not gonna be great and perfect and nobody was. Everybody had to start somewhere. But at least she trying to get them out doing something. You do nothing with your kids. If it wasn't for the web, if it wasn't for their real parents, the Web3 wouldn't be doing shit. They'd be sitting in that fucking apartment listening to you scream online all day. What happened to AJ going to T-ball? I thought you was going to the Y to sign him up for T-ball. What happened? Jasmine have you beat. That's it and that's all. I don't that's just my own thoughts on that. Like you don't do shit. At least Jasmine don't sit online. Yeah, maybe she need to do more videos because she be complaining about money. But at least she don't sit online doing this bullshit every day, all day. Like, come on. 10 times worse. And I'm glad it do. Like Like she's so busy windmilling because she don't want people to bring up the fact she ain't talking nothing else about moving. She ain't talking nothing else about being doxxed. She ain't said nothing else about going to pick up a police report. None of that because she was lying. She was lying. She was just trying to get money from them folks, and them idiots gave her some money. That's why she was able to go out to eat. Then going in the dollar store buying a whole bunch of cheap ass shit for AJ's teachers. I'm gonna go to Target. Oh no, I'm just gonna go to the dollar store. Cheap ass bitch. You can't even go nowhere but the dollar store, but you got your nerve to talk about her.
Forget it, because I clocked it. And I'm going to clock it every single fucking time. And you did all that humiliation, all that everything, and you still don't have one.
And you doing all the humiliation and you went to jail. Remember that? Oh, okay. Remember you did all talking about with the judges and who wasn't gonna do what to you, and you see where you went. Mm-hmm. And you don't want to talk about the fact you were homeless. Nobody thought enough to give you a little money to put you in a hotel until you found somewhere to go. They could have even put you in extended stay. No one deemed you worthy to even be put up in extended stay. Not even Gamer Boy. Yeah. So you want to deflect and project and do all of that, but no, we're gonna keep it on you. I'm gonna keep it on you. I don't care nothing about what you saying about Jasmine. I'm gonna keep it on you.
I would love that hack to me. No, I don't play that hack 2 shit, nigga. You hack 2 over here, bitch. You getting hack 2 in the fucking grave, bitch. Just let okay. Ain't no nigga ever spit in my motherfucking face. That nigga went in your fucking face.
Girl, shut up. Imagine this is in her chat. Imagine having the yard for your kids to run around in overlooking a lake and you claim to fame. Your claim to fame is a plaque. Your roaches and your 45-day sentence. Come on now. Come on. This person right here was getting them all in. And you still owe child support. You still have roaches and nowhere for 3 of your kids to sleep. And that part. They gotta come pile all up in that old cheap ass, raggedy ass bed that every man done laid up in. They gotta lay up in that bed with you. But you talking about a plaque.
You stupid bitch. Don't ever talk about me. I don't give a fuck what kids I don't have right now, bitch. Okay, and I got all my other ones here, and we living just fine. Okay? Just fine. You don't even want your fucking kids there. You begging Philip right now to get them. So shut the fuck up. Like I said, where is this? I don't give a fuck about talking about how I don't bathe and all these niggas were knee deep in this pussy. Ask them why they were knee deep in this pussy, pregnating me every chance they got. I'll wait. Yeah, stanky and all, right? Stank. Okay, girl. Whatever. Like, I don't care about that shit. That shit doesn't matter.
It's a see what she said. I don't care. That don't matter. So what you're saying about Jasmine doesn't matter either. You see how they work? She always saying, "I don't care. It don't matter." Okay, well, what you saying about Jasmine don't matter either. You think what you say carries so much more weight than what other people say. That shows your pea brain, and it shows that you just a very uneducated fool. No one cares what you say, Liv. It don't matter what you saying. It really don't. And no man came out and say Jasmine stink. Oh. Okay.
You bitches say dumb shit because I clock you every single time. Oh, she probably stinks. She's this. She's
Like
girl. Okay.
It doesn't smell like spoiled milk.
Doesn't stop shit. It would never stop me from walking past your nigga and your nigga looking.
You would,
yeah. He gonna double take this ass.
No, he gonna look because you look funny looking as hell. That's what you don't know. No man is really checking. That's why you got to go online and catfish with all the makeup. You only show from the face up. You don't show your whole body. You don't do none of that, girl. Stop it. Your bad built ass. Ain't nobody checking for you like that. That's why they don't stay around. And the ones that do, they only stand around because you easy. They don't have to do shit for you. They ain't got to buy you nothing. They ain't got to take you out in public. They ain't got to do none of that. We done told you this, girl. And dogs sleep with dogs. So what are we talking about? But they knee deep in this. Stray dogs sleep with each other. Oh, okay. Shit. She want to make it seem like her pee is so much.
So anyway, you got this? Can we see this? Hack 2?
Worms.
Hack 2. Can we see this? And don't get it fucked up. You want to talk about baby daddy 2? Baby daddy number 2, bitch, he got kicked out, bitch.
Girl.
With the strong arm. Did I kick him? Or did I hit him? What did I do? Did I punch him? I don't know, bitch. But I kicked his ass the fuck out and sprayed his ass down the fucking way.
And he should have turned around and knocked you the fuck
hack
out.
2.
Because every man ain't gonna let you do that. I
wish a nigga would try to hack 2.
She trying to talk so big and bad. It would have been if he
That's
was
why he's talking shit now. Because his ass got put out. Put the fuck out.
Yeah, and he went and leveled up. So what are we talking? Ain't like he living on the streets like you were. Okay. So you can dog him out too all you want. You was laid up with him. And if he wanted to come back, he would have been able to come back. So shut up. She tried to talk so big and bad. And if he would have turned around and knocked your lights out, you would have been calling the police. You and your crooked ass mama. She's always trying to talk like she's so big and bad. Scary self.
That's why you mad over there with all your Twitter fingers. Will be mad. So anyway, when you can, I bleached him. Yeah, and I think I kicked him. I think I Spartan kicked him. I think I kicked him in the ass on the way out. Didn't he say she kicked me? I did something. Bitch, Hawk 2. I don't play that Hawk 2 shit. Okay? No. But guess what? I can Hawk 2, spray, bleach, knock a nigga out, and these niggas still want to come back. All that shit I was just talking about Grandpa Bay the other day, bitch, he was just calling to try to come hit this ass. Baby, bye. I was just talking all that shit about him. He was hella mad. Still wanted to hit this shit. So, niggas know where it's at. But they also know where they can't be no more.
Even if that was true, he only wanted to come and have sex with you. That's all you ever talk about. No one ever like, oh, I want to come and be with you, take you on a date, and do this with you. It's always just about having sex with you. And you think that's something so spectacular because they want to come have sex. I just told you why they want to come have sex with you. Because you're easy. And they know you would do anything. They know you would go for it because that's all you about. Yeah, how is that a flex? That's all they want from you. They don't have to put any effort in to get nothing from you. That's it. That's all. You're easy trash box. Somebody put that in the comment on her comments, and she ignored it. Yeah, but just to think, like we saying, how is that a flex? But that's her brain. That's how her brain operates. Her self esteem is in between her legs. She think because they want to come have sex with her, she's something good and great. That's what she thinks. They want to come have sex with me, so I must be all that. But they don't even want to take you outside in public. And then the thing is, they come to your place. They won't even call you up and say, come to my place. You see how they work? Yeah, because dogs lay down with dogs, right? Like I'm going to keep saying that. Stray dogs, stray dogs all the time. So what are we talking about here? And stray dogs have fleas. Hmm. Yeah, she sprayed it with bleach, and that's what I say he should have turned around and knocked her the fuck out. But he didn't. Well, he was already, he got a little record, so he didn't want to go, that the, police to be involved. But some men don't care about that, and that's what I say about women need to keep their hands to their damn self, because not every man gonna play with you. Hey, J Love, that's why she know who to do that to and who not to do that to. She trying to talk like she's so big and bad. But a lot of times with her, she can do that with them because they felons, right? And they don't want to go back to jail. So that's sometimes how she can get away with that bullshit because, she bottom of the barrel and that's where she hunt for her prey is at the bottom of the barrel. So what can we say?
Because when I'm done with you, I'm done with you. Unless I want to have more fun with you, then that's up to me. But but yeah, no. But where's this though? Hello.
Somebody said, "Do you have a voter's
Dusty.
registration card?" Hell
Dusty,
no.
is anybody in there? Oh, I know I gotta shout, so I gotta shout up like 3 flights of stairs. Dusty, can you hear me? When he was
And why does she think? And she's only reading the comments where they're saying stuff about Zolo. She's not reading the comments when they're talking about her. And of course, some people got sniped out of here, but yeah, she's only reading those comments. I don't understand what this deal is with her trying to talk about her having stairs where she live. Since when has that been an issue? I mean, you live on the first floor of project style apartments with kids. What idiot would live on the first floor with kids? Because you too fucking fat and lazy to walk upstairs. When I lived in apartments, I always lived on the third floor. Always lived on the third floor, and I didn't even have kids. I refuse to live on the first floor. But we know you don't care nothing about your damn kids, and you don't care about safety for real. So, and you fat and lazy, so you don't want to walk up no stairs. And this same person in her chat said, "I hope you guys take this to the courthouse and file defamation and slander charges." I do too. I hope somebody can really get in Jasmine's ear and help her with that. Mm-hmm.
Screaming, "Let me go get a ride." Yeah, I mean, we've all seen it. I mean, all these niggas come running back. All of them. So bitches can talk shit, blah, 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 da, da, da. I don't care where they're at. They're there because they have to be there. Because a bitch like me would never, bitch. Okay? Period, point blank. But anyway, fuck all that shit. It don't even matter. Where's this though? We don't have this? Okay, be humble. I am humble. But people try to shit on me. So I just tell them what it is. Just like they said, the first one would never, he was over here. The second one, I don't know if you guys ever said he would never, but he was trying to come over here. The third one came over here. And then the fourth one can't get back over here. So
the third one was only there because you bought his plane ticket. He wasn't coming otherwise, but you leave that part off. You sitting here pregnant again and you think it's okay to be talking about 4 baby daddies. That's so cute. Jasmine don't even have 4 baby daddies. So again, that what makes her better than you. But you talking about a plaque. And then you got 3 of your kids taken away. Jasmine's kids aren't taken away. And Jasmine can co-parent. You can't even do that. So when I say Jasmine is better than you, she is. She can at least co-parent with her baby father. Now, whatever going on with Chris is going on with Chris. But that's, she can't control that. At least she ain't trying to, she don't get on her talking about what they can't see they kids and they can't this and I wish that, at least she don't do none of that. If Chris decide to do whatever the fuck he doing, he got to deal with that. That's gonna be his karma if he not seeing his son. Okay, he got to deal with all of that. But at least Jasmine don't be on her saying what he can't do, like you. Okay, so he gonna have to deal with that when Legend get older. You gonna have to deal with your kids when they get older because this bullshit that you put in here that they're gonna be able to see. Yeah, you gonna have to deal with that shit from your kids. And that plaque, it definitely ain't gonna mean shit. It don't mean shit now.
fuck getting paid, bitch. I have one of who got one of these? You got one of these, Dusty? Dusty. Dusty, Spotty. Where are you, Spotty? Big Burly. Where are you? Joanna Man. Where you at, Joanna Man?
Ain't none of this cute.
Joanna?
Hey, TD.
Joanna Man. Where are you?
Hey, Lynn Janet. Welcome in. Hey, Mocha.
She said I need to do me a channel. Girl, do you a channel. Talk your shit.
Yes, she would.
Hun, you
Yes,
don't have
she
to
would,
explain.
Mocha.
You're the bad bitch. We know. Oh, I know. I know. I'm not explaining that. I'm just wondering, where is this at on the wall of achievements? Why don't you have one of these?
Because it's not important, Liv. Damn, you. And then the thing is, Another thing with Jazz didn't even spend 24 hours in jail because who came and got out? Her baby daddies. Did nobody try to help you, save you from not going to jail? Because they couldn't come bail you out because you going to jail. But you couldn't even call them up to help you make your, even you was fucking around with them. Let's back this up. You couldn't get money out of them to help you pay your child support. That's why I've said you're not a bad B, because bad bitches don't go to jail behind no damn child support. They got sponsors and supporters, and I'm talking about men. I'm not talking about on this bullshit on YouTube that they can get money from. They wouldn't be in debt for no child support. It's many of things that bad bees get financially that you don't get, but you a bad bee. Bad bees not gonna spend no 40 some dark days in jail behind no child support. Now I'm not saying bad bees don't go to jail, could be for fraud or anything else, right? But they not finna be up in there for no child support. Okay. And typical bad bees don't sit up here with no 5 and 6 damn kids either. And all these baby daddies. So how about that? So when you want to make that comparison, you want to call her all kinds of names. Jasmine look better than you to me, because I'm not gonna let you sit here and talk about a black woman like that. And I'm not co-signing that bullshit with you. I'm not. Jasmine looks better than you. She's built better than you too. That's it. And you tried to be like her. That's why you started working out and trying to take shots. She was doing that shit way before you lived. You're not nobody's blueprint. You don't even have your own personality. You everything you do is because you see somebody else doing it. You can't even formulate your own fucking personality. Let's see a few comments. I'm trying to wait for her to get to a certain point so I can put something up here. All right. Hey sis, let's be real. That's why I believe Zolo's post called She's Out Here, YOLO, Not a Thought of the Future. Let me go all the way down here. Hey, Justice for Danger. Welcome in. Hey, old son. Walk by Faith. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Let me see. Jasmine do look better on Olivia. Olivia has to put on pause and just to make herself look good. Yeah, and I stand on that. I'm just standing on it. That's just where I'm at with it. Um, you know, I don't. I just that's where I'm at with it on that one. Let me see. Let me see. AJ and Kalani are going to grow up to be bullied because they see their mom do it. Well, they're going to definitely grow up and have some issues with dealing with people. Because AJ, I don't know. AJ, with him going to school right now, I think he might be all right. He gonna have some issues, of course, because look who his mama is, right? But at least he's being socialized now. That he's going to school. This that other one, that Betty Joe in training. I don't know. I don't see how that's gonna work out. I really don't. Mm-mm. I don't see how that's gonna work out with her because this is how she already talking, and she just too. Yeah, so I don't know whenever she go to school, it's gonna be a struggle. Mm-hmm. Yep, it's gonna be a struggle for her. Yeah. Hey, banana. Mm-hmm. It is, sis. Let's be real. But the deal is, Liv started it. Liv started because she don't have no content. There was no need for her to even talk about Jasmine. Period. Point blank at all. She need to deal with her own bullshit. And Jasmine just really need to ignore. I mean, I understand Jasmine want to make money and get attention too, but yeah, I don't know. That's why I say I'm not even going to react on that bullshit about that. When she try to react on Jasmine, I'm not doing all that. I'm not. Because I don't. Liv can't say shit to me. Liv can't say shit about nobody. In my opinion, in my eyes, Liv can't say nothing about nobody. Nobody. So I would never side with her. I don't care nothing about none of it. I wouldn't side with her, even when it come to Jasmine. I'm not. Yep, Tasha. She's very demanding. She cries. She don't get away. Make all this in there. Oh, hey, Justice for Danger. Yeah, if you can deal with being in the gutter, then you be able to deal with this. But if you can't deal with the gutterness of it all, this might not be for you, because this is where we at right now. We in the gutter and we fully aware of it. It's toxic, it's dysfunctional, it's trash, it's stink like ish, all of that. So if you can handle that, and then you'll be all right. But if you can't, then you ain't gonna be able to deal with this. I'm just being honest. Right? So let's continue.
You put me on game after all. You put me on game on everything. So where is your plaque? Aren't you supposed to have a plaque? Why don't you? I don't understand. You've been through a lot of drama. A lot of people have been watching you. Why don't you have one of these? Because this is a real achievement if we really want to think about it.
No, it's not.
Because this is where we meet up every single day. This is the block that we're always on, the YouTube block. So where's yours? You put a lot of time, sweat, blood, and tears into this motherfucker, and you don't even have one of these? You've been doing this shit longer than you were in college, bitch. Just dusting. I mean, I have to dust off this shit, bitch, because I'm finna really put this bitch to use.
Put it to use how? Do what with it? What that it carries no weight. What are you going to do with that? That show you how ignorant you really are, but you sitting there pregnant. Put it to use how? Because you don't really means nothing. It really don't. It just means you had 100K. So what? It don't bring you no more money than anybody else unless you work your channel. So let me reword that, because like we said earlier, there are people that have a plaque that will actually work their channel. So yes, they're getting money because they actually do something with their channel. That's the difference.
Yeah. Anyway.
Girl, you can't even get 2 comments on a video when you log off. What are you talking?
Anyway, I just wanted to remind.
All right, hold on. Girl, you can't remind nobody of shit. Hold on, let me read a few comments and I'm gonna put this up here real quick. I'm gonna something. If these idiots continue to send Olivia money, then they stupid as excuse me. They stupid as stupid does. She just told them she's monetized. She showed her YouTube plaque. Yeah. The YouTube plaque is her only accomplishment. Pathetic. Exactly. And it's not even an accomplishment, really. You know what I'm saying? It's something she achieved, but I wouldn't call it an accomplishment. That's me. It's my thoughts. I don't call it an accomplishment. It's just an achievement because she didn't do shit to actually really get it. Like, I mean, I guess you can say I guess the words can be interchangeable, but it don't mean nothing to me as relates to her. Let me make sure I'm clear about that. I'm not. That's not my goal. So whatever. But like I say, I've seen people with them, but they have good channels. They have good channels, so that's the difference. Um, yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. The child is still in diapers and can't talk a lick, but she said the bad word Liv teaches her. She's going to get live a run for money when that baby comes. Yep. But Kai speaks. She say a lot. That's why I say she need to be in school. She do talk, but when she's into that tablet, she don't talk. She's so interested with the tablet, with the phone. But outside of that, you really listen. She actually says a lot of words, and it is kind of amazing some of the stuff that she says. And I think if she was in school, it would be even better for her because first of all, she gets socialized um, all of that. So yeah, but just that little brattiness of it all. Also, what she not gonna do and all that. That's not cute. Hmm. Yeah, that's not cute at all. All right, I want to look at this real quick. Um, so a plaque versus a high school diploma and a bachelor's degree. Hold on one second. Let me see if we can do this. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me. All right. So I was thinking about this because I've already said it several times. That plaque, mm, yeah, you get 100K subscribers. It could be financial freedom if you work your channel, which, again, we've seen people out here do that. The key word is financial freedom. So those people that I've seen, I don't see them online begging for money. I don't see them online begging for likes. I don't see them online just reading comments. They're actually working their channels, right? So that's where the financial freedom come in at. Work from anywhere. Yeah, anybody can that's doing social media, right? And if you have a brand, you building your brand. Like I just stated, some people I've watched, they have brands. So they building with they're using social media to build their brand. That's why they got on social media to build their brand and it's working for them. That's what that is. Flexibility and creative freedom. Yes. But do she check any of those boxes? No. Now, success looks different for everyone because success is very subjective. What success is to me may not be to the next person. Just like I don't think that plaque is a big deal, whereas with some people it is. And again, I think that people care more about the subscribers than the plaque. The plaque is just something to put on display, right? So they don't act a fool like she do. They show you the plaque when they get it. I got my plaque, guys. Da 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 da. Congratulate everybody. Do that, and that person put their plaque in the back, and they done with it. They don't do all this what she just did, and doing all that and don't have shit. So on the other side, the pros are getting your diploma because you have to have your high school diploma, then getting a bachelor's degree. So for her to say, "Oh, I didn't go that route and waste 2 or 3 years of my life," well, first of all, bitch, it's gonna take you 4 years to get a bachelor's. Now, yes, 2 years to get your associates. Yes, okay, we got that part. Some of us. Not all of us, because some of us are just uneducated fools. Yeah. So better job opportunities, higher lifetime earnings, career stability, professional networking, personal achievement, because it's something you personally achieved, more career choices, because this whole little thing, some people like to say, "Oh, you got a degree and you ain't even working in your field." That doesn't always matter, because there are people out here, companies, and if you have a degree, they're going to look at you. Why? Because they know you have completed something. Whether it took you 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 years, you completed something. Scholarships and advancement, skills that last forever. Like I keep telling you, you have no skills at all. Transferable skills, learning skills, social skills, no skills at all. Because college, you do learn those things. You even learn how to get along with people, talk to different people, talk to different adults. You might come across people from other countries. There's a lot to college than just getting a degree. That's the ultimate goal, but there's a lot that happens in those 4 years. I'm an advocate for education because I'm a firm believer in once you get your degrees, can't nobody ever take them away. So people can say what they want to say about Jasmine, her degree, can't nobody take it from her. And nobody was there to see how she actually got it. Again, people can have their own opinions, but this is how I feel about it. Education opens doors. Knowledge plus opportunity equals power. Once you learn something, can't nobody ever take it from you. And that's actually a quote from Nelson Mandela. So, hmm, so the whole conversation live about this plaque and, you know, yeah, there is a big difference between the two. There is, because you can't take that plaque nowhere and do nothing with it. It stays here on YouTube. Okay. So, yeah. So that's the just for you in the back that feel like, oh, this and that. Yeah, if everybody is not banking their lives on getting a bunch of subscribers and they've made it in the world. Some people are out here wanting to at least get a high school diploma and getting a certificate, or going to a trade school, getting some kind of license under their belt. Okay. And I'm coming from this angle of degree because I have several degrees. So I'm a big component of that. And ain't no way she could ever tell me a plaque is more important than my degrees. I don't give a fuck none of that. Miss me. Okay. And that's how I feel about that. So yeah. And that might not be Jasmine's goal to reach 100K. She might be content, and that's her business. If she's content where she's at, if she's not, then again, that's her business. She the one got to work it to work it. But what are you doing? You don't have nothing. How long you been on here, and you still people pulling receipts? You still sitting in the chair talking the same way you've been talking for the last how many years you've been on YouTube? Your shit ain't grown none. It ain't grew no kind of way. It's nothing about your channel. There's nothing about that channel that's engaging at all. We'll continue. This is all you got. A free live t-shirt. 36-year-old wearing a free live t-shirt. Betty Joe depends on her mother and her stepdad. Right. She could at least get them brand deals, especially older kids, because it's cheaper to find outfits for the two littles, but she doesn't even try to take care of any of their kids. Well, brand deals, you gotta have a personality. Like, it's this girl don't have no personality to do nothing. She don't have no drive, no will to do nothing. She don't have no motivation to do nothing. Any little brand, quote unquote, brand deal she's done has been to benefit her. Them Fajas, that Timu shit she put out there, that was old. That was some old video that she put out. Liv though, Liv would never have a brand. She just not. She don't have nothing going on for herself. Nothing. She has a plaque and her analytics are trash. I'd rather have 10K subs and 60 to 70% view and engagement. That's where the money is. 125K subs and no views is a waste. Yeah. I mean, I don't. Hey, here's where I'm at, guys. I don't even look at all the analytics stuff. I'm just here to talk my shit and move on about my business, because I have a career, and I'm not. This is not what I'm banking my whole livelihood on, and I'm not knocking anybody that does. I'm just talking about me, you know. So that's why I guess her talking about this plaque shit and worrying about Jasmine's subscriber count don't mean nothing to me, because they shut this shit down today. What you gonna do? And that could be for Jasmine too. What you gonna do? All these women on this side that we talk about, everybody the wine trash, because at least she got a job. What y'all gonna do? You know? So I'm not impressed with none of that on this side, because other people, yeah, that they are making a lot of money doing this and they shut it down. Yes, that's going to mess up their livelihood. So I'm not talking about them. I'm just talking about these sorry ass women over here. That's it. Especially this one, who we talking about right now. This who I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah, it shut down tomorrow. What good is that plaque gonna be for you? You don't got no brand. Like some of the people I'm talking about with brands. Okay, yeah, social media is helping them drive their brand, but they have a brand, so they can still sell their goods, right? They still already have their customer base. They got all that in lockdown, so they can pivot. What are you gonna do? What that plaque? Where that plaque gonna take you? Because at the end of the day, no matter what, Jasmine lazy ass, yeah, she need to go get a job. She do. But at least she can go put that degree on a resume. At least she can do that. This is what you got. Yes, this is what you working with right here. Okay, so it does not matter. I don't care. Jasmine can still use her degree at any time she feels she want to use her degree. And I'm not saying I'm in total agreement. She need to. She need to get a job. She need to go use her degree. It's there. Use it. Right? But at least she have it. What do you have? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let me see. At peace, we grown women, we have education careers. Some of us are getting to retire, and some of us are retired. We have retirement fund. These idiots don't even have a savings. That part, she don't even have a bank account. But she talking about Jasmine. Girl, you don't even have a bank account. And like I said the other day, if something emergency was to happen, what is she gonna do? Like with her kids, anybody. She don't have no emergency funds. She don't have an emergency credit card. She don't have nothing. What is she gonna do? But you sitting here hooting and hollering about Jasmine. You know, this is so idiotic to me. It is so idiotic to me. What's funny is that she can't put that. You no, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. No matter what you say about Jasmine and her degree, at least she can use it whenever she get the nerves or the reality to use it. It don't have an expiration date on it. Her degree don't have an expiration date. And it's nothing wrong with her hanging it up and showing her achievements. At least her kids can see some achievements. Oh, okay. You can't you don't even have your older kids. So when they get perfect attendance certificates, or you know, whatever they might get in school, awards and certificates, you won't have none of those. The mom over there in the Webb house, she gets all of that. But you sitting on her hollering about a plaque. Mm, mm, mm. Horrible. Just a horrible, horrible being.
And people what it's really about. I don't care about degrees that you're not using. I mean, good for you. You wasted 2, 3 years of your life, got degrees that you can hang on the fucking wall. I mean, kudos to you. You know what I mean? I was too busy having fun, living my life.
See what I'm saying? But that's supposed to be okay. It took her longer than 2 to 3 years. We know you don't know the degrees. We know you don't know that, because you don't even have a high school diploma. So you don't know how many years it takes to get what degrees, because you just, you know, dummy, slow, dumb, and stupid. But you was just, I was having fun. Well, and okay, and she chose to live her life and go do what she was doing, which, a whole lot of us black women, that's what we have chosen to do. That's why when you look at the data, it reads how it reads. Okay.
I didn't go that route, you know? I just
Yeah, we
hopped on
know.
YouTube, blew the fuck up, got a fucking plaque. It was really that simple, like everything else in my life. Um, so yeah.
And that's why she just said it like that. Because she knows she lying. Your life been so simple, Liv. You sitting there pregnant by a random stranger, and your life has been so simple. Teresa, no, she don't know. That's why I say college is more than books, honey. Trust and believe me, because I know I had my fun. Hmm. Yeah, I sure did. Mm-hmm. It sure was. Yes, it was. Talking about I was out having no, you was out, yeah, you was out thoughting and bopping. You wasn't having fun like college kids have fun. You weren't. You weren't. Right, Diane. Like, stop it. That's all she got, Tasha. All she can do is get pregnant. That's all she can do. That's all she can do is get pregnant.
I look like Tisha Campbell. Oh my god, you know how many fucking people say that? I know. Um, where's the collab with bigger YouTubes that gets you meetup sponsorships and big corp? I don't have that right now. I'm not doing any type of sponsorships right now. I mean, I just posted one, a Temu one, but other than that, I have them in my. I'm not doing shit. Everything is paused while I'm pregnant. Everything is paused while I'm pregnant. I don't know if you guys remember, but I'm pregnant. Yeah.
So was she doing anything big before she got pregnant? And this is a rhetorical question. I want y'all to, because we always have to clock her. Yep, Cassie. She wasn't doing anything. Yeah, banana. No excuse for everything to be paused. Yeah, she wasn't doing that. She talked like, oh, my life was popping. I was doing this and that before I got pregnant. You was doing the same thing you doing now, sitting online all day. The same exact thing there. And only brand deals you had with people you reached out to get them free followers that you promoted on TikTok. That's all you did. You don't do nothing. And I remember a couple of times you didn't even want to do the videos with certain products because you was too busy sitting online. That's why I say she has no follow through. She can't do nothing, guys. She can't complete nothing, nothing. She don't want to do nothing. All she want to do is sit online all day. That's it. Hey, pretty stoner. You know what I'm saying? She don't do nothing. Like everybody's like, oh, her eyelash. She has an eyelash line. Yeah, that fell to the wayside because of who she is. She don't have any business sense about her. That would have called doing things, getting up, emailing people, printing labels, doing all the things. She don't want to do that. She don't want to do nothing but sit online all day. That's why she don't want to go work. She don't do nothing. Yeah, a lot of people are pregnant to do sponsorships. All these different companies, sponsorships for baby furniture, clothes, food, diapers. There's all kinds of sponsorship, but they wouldn't want her. Look how if they go look at her channel, you think they want her representing their company? Are you kidding me? Only people want her somebody like a Faha company. That's it. Not no real companies with real engagement on social media. They go look at her social media. They don't want to deal with her, and that's something else she don't think about. She don't think about her digital footprint and what she put out here. Nobody's gonna want to who's gonna want to collab with her? They have to talk about collab. Who wants to collab with Liv? Only somebody that's negative like her. There's nobody out here that's gonna want to collab with Liv, especially when they peruse her social media. Come on. That's what I'm saying. She don't even understand the impact of social media. She really don't. But then she don't care because she want to do this because she think it's cute. Look at Kalani in the back. Look what she doing. Yeah, all you ladies are talking about you was pregnant and working. She want to make it seem like if she pregnant, life just stops and pauses. We see women working every day, doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Working out, going to work, just living their lives, just having fun, just living life. That's what they doing. She's boring. She don't live. She don't have a life to live. Oh, she did, Mocha. She not gonna answer stuff like that. Mm-mm. I was in Walmart and I saw this little set. They got this cute. Some of you may have seen if you've been in Walmart lately. But on the end cap, they got like a crib, um, a baby. Is it a baby seat? It might be a car seat. And it's one other piece of baby furniture. They got it all on the end cap. This one particular company in Walmart. It's so cute. They don't have the price there, but every time I walk past it, I think of Liv. I'm like, this what she need to be buying while she in Walmart trying to get shit. It is so cute. I mean, it wouldn't fit in her apartment, but it's really cute. I'm like, she don't even have none of this stuff. I woke up until my I work. I woke up. I worked up until my due date. See, she just she's just a big bag of nothingness. She make excuses for everything. Yeah, Tosh, yeah, she really could have. But that was never a thought in her mind once she lost those kids. Let me get my life together. That was never a thought. She talked about it, but she never did nothing, you know? Because that's just not a thought for her. And if she like, I know y'all think I don't want to go to school, but I really do. Girl, no, you don't. Because if you wanted, you would make it happen. Would nothing stop you from doing what you really want to do, Liv? Nothing. Not being pregnant, none of that would stop you because you know that it's temporary. Like if you do it, get it done, then you got it accomplished. That's how a lot of us think, and not just adults, teenagers getting ready to get out of high school, college kids. That's how we all think. Yeah, this is hard. No, I don't want to do this. But I'm going to get over this hill. I'm going to get over this mountain and it's going to all be good. We don't just sit and be moaning and lying and test the line every day. My life is good and you don't have nothing. That's not what people out here doing. Mm, I know some of y'all still saying it. Like we said, time will tell, right? Time will tell. I know still some of you out here don't believe it. I saw some people saying that today. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's CSC Johnson. Walk by faith. Yeah, they check all your who check all your social media jobs. Yeah, a lot of jobs do. Colleges do too. It's been some college people done got their college acceptance rescinded because they went and looked at their social media because they don't want them at their college. Yeah, their social media thing. They're creating whole departments and majors in colleges to deal with this technology situation. Not just AI stuff, but people that's gonna go peruse website. I mean, social media. So they build these whole social media departments. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And nobody finna, yeah. So yeah, exactly. Walk by faith. She ain't even potty trained, but she can tell you no and what she don't want to do. Right. Yeah. Let's see. Both ways for the body of everything. James can't talk because she didn't buy a blanket and not either. Yeah. I mean, there's some issues with Jasmine. So I mean, if y'all didn't hear, I don't do the Jasmine reactions. But again, I'm not saying she's perfect, but I'm just not going to be in agreement with nothing that Liv say about her. I'm not. I'm not because she don't sit in no position to talk about nobody, in my opinion. Um, I have a 37-year old son that's an accountant. No one don't want to have any kids, and I understand everyone's not made to our children, but he loves his nieces and nephews. That's right. And I'm glad you supporting him in that. I'm glad you supporting him in that. Oh yeah, S.C. Johnson, yeah. Her mouth is too filthy, her channel is filthy. She don't represent. Think about it, ladies, and if there are any gentlemen in here as well. You own a your brand is, baby clothes, baby items. And you go look at her channel. What do she represent? You wouldn't even know she was pregnant by the way she act. Just look at that. And then you peruse every single one of her videos is negative. And she really don't even talk about being pregnant. So how the hell you gonna represent a brand and they like to see you already doing some baby content stuff. And then they're like, "Wow, yeah, you'll be good because you doing baby content." They look at your comments and stuff. You doing baby content. Yeah, she'll be a good fit for us because she has 100K followers and she's already doing some baby content, some kid content, for AJ and Kai. Yeah, she'd be good to get our brand out there. No, she yelling at the kids, cussing at the kids, telling them to get out her face. How did it look? Yeah, no company is going to deal with that. None. No company is going to want her representing them. If they do, they haven't looked at any of her social media. Even on TikTok, she don't be putting nothing on there that looks appealing to a brand. Nobody but the Fahas and shit, like I said.
I'm pregnant right now. So we have to pause. We gotta pause right now. Okay, I know you guys you bitches want me to run the race with you and beat you bitches just so I can shit on you. But give me a minute. Give me just un momento. Okay? Give me a couple more months. Let me get this baby up out my cooch. And bitch, I'm gonna be on your asses.
So you see how she talk? Who's going to deal with her? Who wants to collab with her? Like she's the only channel, and I know there are more out here because we already know there's thousands and thousands of channels on YouTube, social media. So I'm not saying that like she the only one. I'm just saying even over here where we're at, nobody else talks like this but her. They all have their issues, true enough, but they don't. She the only one that talks this raunchy.
Just give me a minute. Yeah, no need for a collab. Thank you, Jay. You wasted all that time on YouTube and have done nothing but regress? No, not exactly. My life has went a certain way, so I've been trying to pretty much follow behind my children that I never wanted to be out of their life, right?
See, that's not what they said. See how she don't need. She's so busy want to rebuttal what everybody's saying. She can't even comprehend the comments. First of all, her life has not regressed because it never progressed. We got to put that out there first. When has lived life ever been progressive? So when exactly did she regress? So that has nothing to do with you, quote unquote, wanting your kids to be in your life and chasing your kids. That's some bullshit that you're getting ready to say. It has nothing to do, one thing has nothing to do with the other. Because whether you're chasing your kids or not, you still should be getting your life together. Okay.
I could be in Florida living good, doing whatever the fuck I want if I didn't spend so much. What, baby?
You were in Florida, you wasn't doing nothing.
When I get off alive.
Okay. What are you talking about?
I don't expect you guys to understand my life. You guys can think I regressed. You guys can think I ain't shit. You guys can think I ain't got shit. I want you guys to think that. Please think that. Please think that. So when I turn this all around and I shit on you bitches, you guys could be like, oh my God, what the fuck? So please think that, okay?
But you've been turning this around for how long, Liv? Again, some people want to go back to Gerard. I'm going back further than that. And then you always, even with Gerard, he won't give me time to get my life together. You say this month after month, and them months turn into 12 months into the year. So now we year after year after year after year. You just gonna shit on people. You gonna get your life together. When is this gonna happen there? Your life has been in the dumpster since you were a teenager. So when do you exactly plan on turning it around? And who exactly are you going to be shitting on? Nobody is competing with you, Liv. Nobody is competing with you. So give you a few months to do what? Who are you competing with? I'm confused.
That's fine, clocked and noted. It's okay, baby. I know you're really, really jealous of me. I mean, I guess I know why, because you look the way you look. But girl, I don't care about none of that. Everyone's living better than me. Define better.
And look, ain't no water in here. She thirsty as hell. And she knows she lying, so she was trying to drink some water. Look, ain't nothing in that bottle. Look at her. Clown. This same person that's been in her eating her up said, "You have nothing, Liv. You claim to fame as procreating with losers." And then clocked the note that came in there. And then this other person said, "You have not elevated at all in YouTube. You have the same followers who binge watch Love and Hip Hop." Right. So I said, "Can you show your high school diploma? Would that be a big accomplishment than a tube sign?" And she always got to go to looks. When intelligence fails, you go to looks. And that's what she always do. That's the only thing you can say about Clark to know the way she look. And she actually prettier than you. But anyway, we know you can't deal with that because you know, yeah. Only people not prettier than you are the people you be bringing up on your panel. Oh, and we're gonna leave it at that. All right. And I'm talking about the people that be co-signing your BS, not the people that you be knocking them off the panel. I'm not talking about those people.
Who's living who? Who? Let's get in. You want to get into it? You want to run it down the list? Y'all are still here. Hit that like button.
Yes,
Or I'm getting off.
begging
Because
for
obviously
light.
I am the entertainment.
Begging for light.
Hit that like button, babes.
And I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't even care
Oh,
if
thank you, Emily.
Clark didn't know that look like, who can we say? I wouldn't care if Clark didn't know that look like Norbert's wife. I don't care about none of that. She's more intelligent than you. And intelligence takes you a whole lot further. It gets you in rooms. Now, I'm not saying the way people look don't get them in rooms. They do in some cases. It do, right? But that's all you got is somebody's looks. That's the only thing you can say about her. You can't call her dumb. You can't call her slow or stupid. You can't call her none of those things. You just got to go for the looks. And that's still a lie. And you know it is. That's why you ran over there to see what she looked like. It don't matter what she look like. She's spitting the truth on your ass. Like everybody on this side spit the truth about you. Don't matter what they look like. That's where I'm getting at. That's where I'm going. I don't care what they look like. They spitting the truth on you. Everybody's shitting on you, Liv. Seriously. Everybody.
Can you show your high school diploma? I have a GED and I could definitely show it. $500 and I'll show it. That's fine. You could say whatever you want to say. It doesn't mean it's true. I see that you guys are mad. Somebody said, how's the house?
Why is everybody always mad? When people tell her about herself, we mad. We're haters, you're jealous, you're mad. And everything you say doesn't mean it's true. That's the same thing with you, Liv. Everything you say doesn't mean it's true. We call you a liar, we mean that. And the thing is, we know that you're lying. And what people are saying about you is actually true. That's the gag. But let's hear this mess right here where she's going to deflect yet again. Let's hear this right here.
In Virginia. Oh my God. Do I have that now? Now that's the, oh my God. You guys are bad, bitch. You guys have to say everything. House in Virginia. How can you tell? Is it because I'm losing so much weight? Is it because my skin is breaking out horribly? Is it because, oh my God, how can you guys tell? And that's another thing. How is a bitch who is a spotted fucking leopard, has pimples from her head to her toe, how are you calling me dirty? Whenever people see me, my skin is clear.
What does her acne issue got to do with your hygiene, Liv? Like you be trying to compare apples to oranges. Like you so flawed. You so flawed and ignorant. You can't even your thought process doesn't even match. And then you want to talk about that knowing good and well that didn't come from Jasmine, but you want to put her back in the mix again. No one even mentioned Jasmine, but here you go talking about her again. And someone said in the chat, Clark didn't know that you are a naturally pretty girl in her chat. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She always deflects. She never answered the question. She started talking about acne. What in Jasmine's face? What that got to do with what they said to you? And laughed about it. That she do that little demonic laugh when she's trying to deflect too.
Clean and clear. Clean and clear and under control. Okay? Yours is always busting out the seams, screaming and shouting from the rooftops. That's what your skin does. And today you were an oily, greasy mess, bitch. I was like slip and slide on that forehead.
Why are you
So
talking
what
about
are
your
you talking
skin
about?
and they asked
I'm
you about the
dirty.
house in Virginia?
Dirty where? I said it's just something else you guys say about me. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Let me let you live. I'm dirty. Yeah, I'm dirty, girl. Mm-hmm.
Right,
No,
Big.
Olivia
Right.
Hush. uh, a YouTube plaque or GEDI winter, what will take you farther? Honestly, either one. Shit, are you kidding me? You know how good people do on social media? You're fucking crazy. I mean, it doesn't matter whichever way you take, but you just have to be good at whatever you do. That bitch is not good at YouTube, so get the fuck off. You were obviously
You're not good either. And that plaque don't take you nowhere. It's just a showing that you reached 100K subscribers. That's all it's doing. The plaque ain't taking you no damn where. You still gotta work your fucking channel. You didn't really. It's just that okay, 100K people hit the subscribe button. That's it. It's nothing like getting a degree. You actually have to work that thing to get a degree. You don't just get accepted to college. Oh, okay, you got accepted. Here's your degree. It don't work like that. They're two totally different conversations, Liv. That's what you don't get. And you over peeping and creeping, just pause and look at the little display I put up earlier, okay? And it's real plain and simple. They're two different conversations. And you're not, and here's the sad part, you're not involved in either one of those conversations. Because what that plaque, what 100K, it's not even the plaque, the 100K subscribers bring, you don't have. What the high school diploma and degree does, you don't have. So you're not in competition with nobody because yet again, you have nothing. You don't even with that plaque, you don't have no financial freedom. You don't have a brand. Nothing. You have nothing but babies. That's all you got in your life. And roaches. That's it.
good at, I don't know, studying. So maybe you should go back to school. Go back to school and further your degree. Oh, okay, baby. I'm not getting on you, Golden. I'm just saying, girl, do StreamYard. I can't right now. I'm about to get off. I was just wondering where people's plaques were. That's all, you guys. I can't even be on here. I need to go. But I was just wondering, oh, BD2 said you have it the same way he said, oh, you said he had something. Oh, well, he really did tell me he had something. He said that green slime was oozing out his DICK. I don't have to lie about that. I don't really care if you guys believe me or you don't believe me. He's the same one that said I had thrush or thrax or whatever the fuck. So I guess we all say a little something about something. I never had that, and I definitely don't have House of Virginia. But if you guys want to think I do, bitch, I don't care. That doesn't bother me. Go ahead and think that.
And here's the deal, and it's just my opinion. It's no way nobody will say that about me, and I'm just cavalier about it. That's the same thing with the people saying about the pictures. You so cavalier about that, but you got so much energy for Jasmine, and she hasn't said shit to you. But you don't have that same energy when people are saying that you out here selling pictures. You got, house in Virginia, random men, you don't know who your baby by, all the things that's being said, you don't have that energy. But you have this energy to come on here and talk trash about Jasmine. You have that same energy to try to talk trash about Nisha and Gerard, and they don't do nothing to you. They don't say nothing to you. That's what's weird. That is what's weird. Yeah, that's what make you look guilty because the energy, what you put your energy towards is nothing. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, ain't no way nobody be saying it about me, and I'd be like, I don't care what y'all believe, huh? Okay, yeah, yep. Sell her soul to the devil every day, and just think she's been doing it for a long time. A long time. Hey, Rose, if I didn't speak, Paulette, hello, hello. Yeah, she's been doing this for a long time, selling her soul just to get attention, just to get attention and feel special because no one ever made her feel special, right? She's unwanted. Like I said before, she's an unwanted MFer. No one has ever wanted her. No one has ever made her feel special. No one has really loved her. She don't even love herself. So this social media thing with people talking to her in the chat, that's what charges her up every day. She feels important, especially when people want to tell her, oh, you the goat, you a bad bee, you this, you that, you the, when they do all that, she light up because no one has ever gave her any accolades. She never, when she didn't go to school, so no one ever clapped for her. Olivia Johnson, she can walk up to the stage and get her certificate, for whatever that might be. She wasn't in high school earning any accolades. So no one ever cheered and clapped for you, Olivia. No one ever said your name on a microphone and clapped for you. Not even you being a part of a team with somebody. Even you being a part of a team working on a project together, and y'all got up and presented, and the class clapped for you. You never even had the class clap for you after you presented a school project. That's how pathetic your life is, Liv. No one has ever cheered for you. No one has ever said, Liv, good job. We knew you could do it. Right? Think about that, guys. No one has ever done anything for her. She has never gotten any accolades. So she's getting them now through these fugazi subscribers that don't even know her. So how ingenuine is that? You ain't even had a teacher say, good job, Liv. A teacher call your parent and give you any kind of accolades, or PTA night, open house, parent teacher conference night, talking about how good a student you are. You've never had any of that. But you sitting on here roo rah and carrying the fuck on. Come on, Liv. I go deep with this shit because this is exactly what it is with you. You can put on all these fronts that you want to put on, but that's just how deep it is with you. And now you doing the same thing with your kids. You ain't never been able, you ain't sitting assembly yet with the Web3 and clap for your kids. Good job, Christian. You ain't never sit in the stands and shout and hooray for your child playing a sport or being a cheerleader. But you can sit online and cuss and fuss and do all this bullshit with a bunch of strangers talking about another grown woman. And this is your life. Your life is good, Liv. You can lay down on your back and make unwanted babies. But your life is good. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. So that's where we are with her. And that's really sad, guys. When you really think about it, nobody has ever clapped for her. You that last baby you had, you was in that hospital by yourself. But you want to talk about how good your fucking uterus and cervix is, and you had to drive yourself to the hospital and have a baby by yourself and get yourself back home, and nobody was there to hold your hand.
You guys also say I stink and I don't bathe. Okay, girl. Well, you want to come smell my pussy? I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. You could pay me. They said show your my chart. Okay, I will. You guys gonna cash at me? Cash at me $300 and I'll show my chart. For sure.
Very true,
I'll show
Paul.
it. I took all my blood tests yesterday. You guys want to? I'll show you $300 and I'll post.
And that, see all this right here? And I've heard people say this before on different social media platforms, but those people kind of low vibrational like her. But I've also seen people that don't ask for that, especially when people start talking about they have HIV or house in Virginia. They would just show it because they like, I know you lying. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna be out here saying this on about me. And they get right on there and they show it with no problems. You got to ask for money, then we know how this flows, right? And then the only thing you could talk about is your blood test from yesterday. If you were going to the doctor regularly, you would already have on my chart, right? Oh, okay.
You need to have the baby daddy's child. We don't talk about that. Just shh. Mm-mm.
Bro.
Yeah, I guess all the bitches who look clean don't bathe, and all the bitches who look dirty and
Hey,
have
Miss
bad
Arlen.
skin, you guys bathe all the time, and you guys smell delicious with your hair and body spray. You know, I mean, who the fuck am I? You know, you guys got it. Yeah.
Yeah, you spray all that cheap perfume on because if you wearing real perfume or even cologne, you don't need a lot of it. You spray down because it's cheap and it don't last long. So shut the fuck up. Like you just and then you keep on talking about Jasmine and her skin. What does that have to do with you? She's not pregnant. Oh, okay. Miss Arlington, no, what she did was she took a Uber from the hospital. And I think she took the Uber to her car and then she drove herself home. Because her mama didn't go with her. Her mama said, "You'll be all right. It'll be," because her mom was at home with AJ. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So her mom wasn't even trying to find nobody to watch AJ and go with her to the hospital. She just let her go by herself. So when I say she's, yeah, I meant what I just said. And that's just how deep it is with her. Nobody's ever want. No one just nobody. And I'm not even blaming Stella. To be honest with you, you keep getting pregnant and girl, bye. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she wanna act like she's so big and strong anyway. So what's the difference, right? Yeah. I'm just pointing it out when we get down to the real nitty gritty of it all. Yeah, that's the deal with her. So this social media is her life. She want to say it's a difference. It's not for you because they charge you up by co-signing your BS because you have nobody in your real life that ever cheers for you, Liv. Nobody. Yeah. But we supposed to be jealous of her life. You're right. And it's not a flex that no one has ever clapped for you. I mean, down to the classroom, guys. Think about that. All of us have been in a classroom and you presented projects and people clapped for you. Your teacher told you something positive. You know what I'm saying? Your teacher told your parents something positive. She had none of that. None of that. Yeah. Yep, S.C. Johnson. Yeah, no one has ever wanted her. No one has ever cared to really fight for Liv either. You know what I'm saying? Nobody will fight for her now. And I don't mean physical fight. I mean stand in her corner fight. Stella only does it out of guilt. She don't have nobody that'll stand in the gap for her. Nobody. Not even them baby daddies. You know, situations I hear you hear people say that, the two people, they don't really get along, but something pop off, that man gonna be there for his baby mama. Or that woman gonna be there for her baby daddy, no matter how they might not vibe with each other, but they gonna still be there for each other in a dire emergency, right? She don't have that. So this is the result of that, guys. Why she does all of this, and you just got to think year after the older she gets, the worse it gets, cause she don't have nobody. Nobody is standing in the gap for her. But you want to talk, well, let me not say that. Very unfulfilled life, and it's not going to get any better because she has no desire. She don't really even know how, though, really, be honest with you. She really don't know how to have a fulfilling life. She's never seen it. She's never experienced it, so it's not like she's on hard times right now and she grew up in a decent situation. She don't know what it's like to live in a good situation and to have a good life. You know. Oh, let me tell you something. Lee, I'm talking like this first of all because it's getting late and I need to get off of here. This is not a I'm sorry speech for her. I feel bad for her. I don't. I'm just pointing out the facts as I feel it to be. Right. I feel no ways tired about her. I don't like her because all that I just said is I feel it's a reality for her, but it's not an excuse. She's goddamn 30. She almost 40 years old. She could have been trying to change her life and realizing all how effed up her life is and try to do things differently. It's no excuse for her to be treating her kids the way she was treated. That's a lot of these mothers over here. Nika too. It's no excuse. You were treated like shit as a child. Why are you doing it to your kids? Now, all this shit she doing here, that's on my deal is the kids. Nobody fucking cared about you, so you doing the same thing to your kids, Liv. So trust and believe me, baby. This ain't nothing about me feeling sorry for because I don't. I'm just pointing out what I feel is her problems and why she behaved the way she does. But I'm not giving her a pass. Hell to the what? No. You know what I'm saying? Hell to the no. Liar, scammer, stealing from folks. No, hell no. I wish I would. I wish I would give her a pass. I'm just pointing out these are things that come to my mind because this is the kind of thinker I am. So, I just think about things. So, and it's just what I've thought about as it relates to her because there's no way you like this just because you like this. There's a reason for everything, you know? It's not that you can't continue to use it as an excuse, especially as an adult. But and you keep bringing human beings into this world. No, hell no, hell no. You know, instead of saying I had a shitty life, let me better to my kids. I mean, I've lived my life. Yeah. And the thing is, she won't even admit that she had a shitty life, though. That's the first step in getting it right. You know what I'm saying? Is admitting that she won't even admit she had a shitty life. Every blue moon, she might say, "Yeah, we were poor, we this and that," and then a few days later, she want to talk about some generational wealth. Who supposed to work with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who supposed to feel sorry for you? Like, seriously, when you can't even keep your storylines consistent. You know, so that's where I'm at with her. I'm just pointing out what I really feel her issues are, and they are that deep, even just down to the fact that nobody did it. She's just everything I already said. No accolades, not even a clap for her. You did a good job. None of that has ever been a part of her life, and that kind of shit will weigh on a child. So you get out here trying to get attention by any means necessary, and that's when Thoughtville started. Thoughting and bopping, okay? Because men giving her attention, right? Mm-hmm. And that's when it all started. And that's where she at today. That's why the only thing she can talk about is SCX. Whenever she talk about these men want her, all what does she talk about? SCX. That's it. They don't want her for nothing else. Mm-hmm. The doctor, because they would know she has a house in Virginia and it can be legal on, people she has crossed and son with drugs and alcohol. Mm-hmm. Yep, she is. But all of this stems, I feel, again, it's just my thoughts. It all stem from what I just said. Yeah, but I also think that, and again, I just think Foss has something to do with her too. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people saying they think that she's drinking. They think she's drinking. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And CPS not gonna do nothing because she's not really doing anything to the kids. Yes, she's neglecting them, but it's not to the magnitude where they're gonna do anything about it. Look at Nika. They're in two different states, but we had that conversation the other day about CPS. So yes, and doing it makes even more sense as to why she won't go. Hmm. Oh yeah, definitely. Well, as far as it goes, so when she was a child, because her mama wasn't there. That's why I say she was unwanted. She's been drinking. Go and look at the video where she was talking about being dehydrated cause contractions, and she is sipped from a tin cup. Watch her face. She has all those bottled waters. But oh yeah, I remember that video you talking about, the one she came on her talk after she said she was doxxed. Hmm. I'm sorry, but I had an absent father, and I didn't use it as a crush. The things I didn't have made me stronger and a better woman in the end. I agree, Cassie. I said that. Some people do that. Some people use that as their fuel to do better, but not everybody do that. All right? Not everybody do. Yeah. And she's one of those situations. And you probably had also, you got to think, you said you had an absent father. So your mother was probably around. She had nobody. And I want to make it clear, guys, I'm not making an excuse. I'm just talking it through. Okay? Liv had nobody. And I'm not saying there are plenty of people out here that homeless, living homeless shelters. I'm talking about young kids living homeless shelters and getting out here getting awarded $1 million scholarships to go to college, right? So anything is possible, right? No matter what environment you're in. But I'm talking about this broad right here. She had nobody. She may live with her grandmother, but if you dropping out of middle school, you had nobody. Yeah. And this is what we working with. That's why when I made that short, parents got to be more mindful about letting your kids drop out because this is what you're going to get. And again, we're talking about her. We're not talking about anybody else that may drop out. None of that. Okay. Because there's always different stories out here for different situations, right? We talking about this broad right here. I'm kind of seeing that some of that behavior myself. I just didn't really want to go there and think about the baby and what she's doing if there's a baby. Right. Well, it's called fetal alcohol syndrome. I think she kind of suffering from that herself. When we did that comparison. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. And you use that as fuel, with your dad not being there. And some people use it as an excuse. Because you hear sometimes, like when you hear jail stories, first thing out their mouth, my daddy wasn't around, da 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 da. And again, this is me. Every situation is different because everybody's growing up in a different. We can't put everybody in one big box and say this, and that. Everybody's situation is different, you know. And whether they had an absent parent, even if they had two parents in the home, okay, that don't always guarantee nothing either. So, yeah. They didn't give a cahoot about nothing. You could tell this one here racist too. She racist too. And her mama racist too. All of them racist. That's why I don't like her. And that's why I would never make an excuse for her because she has too many negatives against her. I'm just pointing out what has crossed my mind about her. Um, as to why she behaves the way she does right now as almost 40-year-old woman. So, oh, okay, true crime. Okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Hmm. I mean, I'm not going out here. I'm not putting nothing past her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm not because she has a lot of demons, and they got to be suppressed some kind of way. It could be through the ways y'all saying, and it's definitely suppressed through SCX because that's what she's always done to get attention. So that's why with these men, she lead with that because she knows she can get their attention. That's the way it's always been with her. So she leads with it every time. So, but guys, I need to get off of here. I think Robin is graduating into middle school next semester. Nisha and y'all will have the celebration end of the school year for her. Robin is how old? She should already be in middle school, right? Robin should be going with eighth grade. And how do they do it over there in Texas? 6, 7, 8? Because I know some places they put eighth grade in high school, which I've never agreed with. And middle school is 6, 7, 8. So isn't she going like the eighth grade this year? Yeah, she just turned 12. So next year she'll be 13. What's she going in seventh or eighth grade, right? Or 13 in October. So she should be going what, seventh grade this year? She look kind of tall. He going in seventh grade. Maybe she going in seventh grade next year. And then eighth grade, yeah. Yeah, she's in middle school. Oh yeah, I did hear somebody say something about that, Rose. I do remember hearing something about that. Okay, 80% saying that too. That's why she looks kind of tall. Okay, okay. Yeah, because of the her by law, her breeder. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that. See what I'm saying? So yeah, just because she didn't go to school, she was gonna take them down the same path. If they father didn't step in. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Dunn became a boy and he could have him. Oh, hold up. She could have him and it was Liv texting that off one of her many phones. I'm so over that damn storyline too. And I don't know, we do this every time I get on here. We'll be on here forever. Oh, she is going to the sixth grade? God dog, she gonna be big to be in the sixth grade. Ooh, I don't like that because that mess with self-esteem. Just her size. Oh God. Some of these kids so goddamn big nowadays. Maybe it won't matter. But long as she getting her education, that's what matters. Um, I forgot what I was gonna ding finna say. Something that true crime said. Oh yeah, the Gamer Boy. I'm so over that shit too, guys. And some of you just not coming in. I said this in the beginning. I some of this shit I just can't really even deal with. My brain doesn't function like this, and I just can't. That's why I didn't even reacting on that live. She doing all that cussing and keep calling the N word because that don't mesh well with me. She's overusing it, and I don't like it. But I'm gonna say this about him, about her and him. She always wanted to make it seem like he bothering her, he bothering her. But y'all remember when not Joey, what's that man name? Grandpa Bay left. She called him. He was not even bothering her. She called him as soon as her and Grandpa Bay got into it. And that's how they got back in contact and started talking again. She shouldn't have never. She wanted him out of her life, and she done told him that she had an AB and all this. She should have kept it that way, but no, because she always got to have a man in her face. She reached out to him first, and I believe all these other times when she trying to record him, she reaches out to him and she wait good till he called back and she clicked live. That's my honest feelings about it. She always wanted me. Now him coming over there doing all that, knocking on the door and the window. We don't know what took place before that. What led up to that? We don't know because she only wanted to film the part that shows him looking like a maniac, which he is a maniac in my opinion. Fooling with her, but you know what I'm saying? It's like she only want to film the parts to make him look crazy, or with that little video she did, make it look like she's some tough. She did, she that, calling him all kinds of names and all this and that, trying to make herself look some certain kind of way. I'm not impressed with none of that. You too old for that, and I'm just not impressed with it at all. And I just feel like he need to do something. His mom and them are all over there, and they all need to do something. Don't let her just slip and slide like she always do. That's where I'm at with it. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, because no one has ever wanted her. So the chase is she feels like she's wanted. Okay, that's where that comes from. Yeah, yeah, true crime. That's what we're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never had no celebrations for herself, and she not gonna go to no celebrations for her kids. So okay, so that damn be my 30-year-old birth this late. He's in the seventh, going to the eighth. See, that's what I was thinking. Like she going to the sixth, but y'all say she got held back. Okay, yeah, it's sad. Yeah, well, at least yeah, she should be in seventh grade. That's what I thought. But again, you got to get them on the right track by any means necessary, right? And that's and your breeder messed you up. Yeah. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. I'm finna get off here too, honey. I should have been gone. We just sitting up here chit chatting. Y'all know I get to thinking and get to talking. Yeah. So my little cousin's mom dies while she was there. Three. Oh, I'm sorry. And dad when she was 16. She's going into her third year college. She making it happen. Keeping the dream alive, making her parents happy. Yeah, people do that too. You hear all the stories, all the stories. And this thing sitting right here ain't accomplished shit. Yeah, kid's gonna accomplish more than her. She not even gonna be around to see it, which is fine. She couldn't be happy for him if she wanted to. So it don't matter. At the end of the day, it really don't. She don't have it in her to be happy for nobody. Yeah, yeah. And she's fine where she's at, because she doesn't have she's not a happy person. She'll be sitting there with hate and envy anyway. So why does she need to be there? At the end of the day. And I hope that hey, and I hope they post it. And I hope they post it. I hope they go all out in the new house too. Yeah, I hope they post it. Listen to that shit right there. Celebrate Mother's Day. Cause they moved in yet? I'm saying all this shit. Are they moved in already? Into the new house? I hope so. Celebrating new Mother's Day in the new house. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. That's what happens when you with people that's motivating each other, supporting each other, being there for each other. That's what I'm saying. She's never had that. And I'm not even saying just in a husband, boyfriend, friends, family, all of that. All of that. You've never had that. You never had nobody in your corner rooting for you. Never. They ain't never had no reason to because you don't do shit. That's the point we trying to make with you. So when we tell you that we can hate you or be jealous, what are we jealous of? Girl, you don't compare over here. You just don't. So there's no competition at all. Mm-mm. Yeah. Anybody know if they moving to a new house? And I'm gonna get off of here. If they've already moved in, so they can celebrate Mother's Day, then celebrate Father's Day in the new house. They got a lot to celebrate over there. His businesses, the kids, and their achievements. The school year getting ready to end, so they're gonna have some little ceremonies and stuff to go to. Just a lot going on. Positivity. Until you click on here, and it's nothing but negativity. Nothing but negativity. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, drawing those kids living up. She don't have the kids and get us set together. All she care about is herself. They don't even look like Kalani had no bath today. When she did this, she in them same pajamas, but she's sitting up here doing her hair and doing everything. Yes, they'll succeed now. That dead weight is out of their lives. Right, right. And Gerard got his own business. Yeah, just elevate, just being adults. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they're doing. They're not, you know, doing anything any different than any other adults out here that want to have a decent life, decent going up to a good life. That's what adults do, right? That's it. She just don't know anything about it. She just don't know anything about doing nothing. He has like a trash hauling business or something like that, kind of in the same line of work that he actually. I don't know if he's still working for the city, but what he was doing with the city, but he started his own business. Yeah, a trash company. That same trash company that she laughed about, her and Stella laughed about it. Yeah. Look what he doing. Look what that. Look what him doing. Trash got him. And look what you not working and not doing shit, sitting online all day got you. So you bragging about a plaque, but you don't have nothing. See how silly you look. Mm-hmm. Long as you've been doing this, you should have a house where you have nothing. You driving a 2012. You have nothing, but you want to talk about getting a plaque. Got it. Yeah, that's what it is. True Crimes. It's a trash company. That's what it is. Yeah. He got in there and learned the business by working for somebody else and got it all figured out. Right? That's you see how that worked? Yeah. Clam. So I don't know. We'll finish the rest of this another day. I'm gonna try to come back tomorrow and see what this is about because I didn't even finish it. I didn't. This is kind of blind. I saw this part and I may have stopped it, so I really don't know what she said after this. So we'll get into it, and her 50 million other lives she done put out by tomorrow. We'll see what we can get into this weekend, tomorrow and this weekend. I'm gonna have to go over there and look at Nika too because she been on her shit too. So I'm gonna have to get on over there with her too and see what she talking about. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ain't nobody worried about her, Diane. She ain't even worried about what she doing because all she want to do is click live and sit there and read comments. That's it. Yeah, because we're going to always need them, right, Reppin'? And that's why I said earlier about getting certificates and licenses. Everybody's not going to go out here and get it, go to college. It's not for everybody. But at the same time, I don't get down with people, especially if you haven't been to be dogging it out and you sitting there with not even a GED. I'm not fit to let that slide. I'm not, you know. Yeah, people can have their own opinions about whatever, whatever. But I'm not gonna let her just say and talk about it without bringing it to the forefront. Hmm. Right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Look who crying. You was laughing. Now look who you the one sitting online crying and talking like you was doxxed and can people help you? The web don't come on here saying nothing about nothing. They ain't asking nobody for shit. Look at that. See how that work? Hmm. Yeah, nobody. We always gonna need plumbers. We always gonna need welders. We always gonna need mechanics. We always gonna need landscapers. Starting a landscaping business. Yeah. So yeah, college is not for everybody. And and plumbers and electricians and welders, they make good money because we're gonna always need them. Because I'm gonna call me a damn plumber. I'm gonna take my car to the shop. You shitting me? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna always need those people in those professions. So going to trade school, that's a good idea for those that want it. You know what I'm saying? It is. So I'm a component of all things education, getting it. Even if you do drop out and you go back and get your GED, that's still a big accomplishment. She can't even do that because people have to drop out for many of reasons, you know, and they go back and get their GED and keep on pressing forward with their lives and having a good life. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking any of that. I'm just knocking your ass because you don't have shit. Not even okay. Yeah. Yeah, move in silence. That's the best way to do it. You don't have to come on here telling your moves. You don't have to. Yeah, driving trucks. Saw a whole bunch of ladies getting into trucking and starting their own trucking businesses, big rig business. Yeah, they even had a reality show coming out about it for a little while, and it didn't last. But them women actually drive those trucks, and one of the ladies actually owned a company. Yeah, It's all kind of things. Like we need people doing all kinds of things. Like I stated, college isn't for everybody. Just like I'm being an entrepreneur, it's not for everybody. It's different avenues for different people. You just need to get on one of the streets and start working it, not sitting on your ass talking about you got a good life and ain't got shit. Don't even have people with generational wealth don't even sit on live talking like you. That's the gag. People with real money don't sit on live talking like you live. Yeah. If you were to start a business, there's plenty of money to be made. You have to go, your business has to meet a need. If your business is not meeting a need, then it's not going to really be successful. You get into a business where you're going to meet a need for the people, you off and running. You off and running. Yeah, cleaning companies. Yeah. And a lot of people are starting to get on Thumbtack and TaskRabbit because people will be calling people like me. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get right on Thumbtack. I need you to come over here and build this bookshelf I just bought or hang these curtains. Yes, I am. And a lot of those people have been doing that for years. So they know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's a new thing out here now. Where these people that have businesses, they go and contract themselves out through these Thumbtack and TaskRabbit agencies because they're vetted, so people feel comfortable with them coming in their homes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's money out here. Okay, true crime. You're gonna start you a cleaning company. See, I'm not a real big entrepreneur. I have some ideas, but I just nah, because I'm more like a creative style type person, but I just don't have the wherewithal to really do it. But yeah, hmm yeah. So it's things out here to do. It's things to be done if you want to do them. It's jobs to be had if you really want to work. Um, you know, I don't give a dang if you're working at Walmart. It's still jobs to be had. She just don't want to do nothing. She don't care about the future of her kids and them having things. That's what it's all about. These women don't care about the future for their kids. They just living for the day to day, waiting on the government and sitting online lying. That's all they want to do. So let them do it. You know what I'm saying? Let them do it. And we're going to keep talking about it, right? But let me get off of here, guys, because this is not Friday night. I do got to go put in one more day um, tomorrow. And, then to be ready to get this short weekend started. But I appreciate y'all coming in and giving your thoughts, opinions, and commentary and all the things. I love it, love it, love it. And we will pick this up, um, and see what we can do with it, work with what we can work with this broad. Because I just don't know, guys. I can only take so much of her. So, but anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. I want y'all to have a good night, a good Friday. And I'm gonna try to come back tomorrow night. Like I stated, we'll see what the day brings. Because I do have a busy day tomorrow, but we'll see what the day brings. I appreciate you. Please hit that like button on your way out if you haven't done so. And please stay in peace. And I'll see you in the next one.